Hey, it's BGV and welcome to the GV Street, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello, now on YouTube. For anybody that doesn't know at this point in time, we are live moving forward on youtube.com/Grohlvana. Moving forward, no more Twitch. We ain't a Twitch boy anymore, we a YouTube boy. And that will remain going forward forever. May do, like I said, you know, finish cap or maybe like a one-off goodbye stream or something on Twitch, but outside of that, youtube.com/Grohlvana every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the GV stream. As the title of the stream says, we are indeed going to be going to Dragonborn. Finally, there's a whole bunch of Anniversary Edition stuff in Dragonborn, which I have never seen. I don't even know about. I can kind of tell, you know, based on the titles of the quests or whatever, but outside of that, haven't really seen anything. So excited for that. And, yeah, we'll catch up with the chat, and then we'll jump straight in. What's up, RPS 2002? Welcome in. What's up, Mr. Foster? Welcome in. What's up, Sham D? Welcome in. What's up, Stinky Fart Muncher? Welcome in. Oh, that's right, we're doing the Wolf Queen. Forgot about that. Loving the RDR2 videos. Keep it up. Will do. Thank you for watching. Know that I was me. 1, 2, 3, exit. Hey, it's BGV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. This is none other than Anniversary Edition, where we are attempting to do all of the content in the Anniversary Edition of the game, which I have. Basically, I don't think I've seen anything that's left on the list except for Saints and Seducers. I do remember doing Saints and Seducers way back in the day when Saints and Seducers first released as a Creation Club mod. Somebody donated for me to be able to buy it with the credits or whatever the heck, and then also, yeah, play Saints and Seducers, which was quite interesting to say the least. So, what did we, I don't remember finishing the Potema thing. We had to level up and we had to, shouldn't we have it? Or did we stop it? We must have stopped it. Yeah, we must have finished it. Why am I not remembering that? I do remember the big blue zone, though. Oh, that's right. Yeah, she was summoning all the Draugr and everything. Yeah, so we did finish that. So that means if we go probably across to the other side of the map, we'll probably get a courier to be able to spawn, which will give us the thing that we did the Wolf Queen stuff for, because there's an Anniversary Edition quest that is gated behind completing the Wolf Queen. I think both quests. Is that the courier right there?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Got to go. What did you give me, my little friend? What did you give me? Get so much stuff. Badoo. What would this thing be called? Falk, Klexius, Line and Lure, Lost Caravan, Majid, Please Read? I don't remember what that is. What would he have given me? Smuggler's... I mean, it's got to be something called something that we could... something we would be able to figure out. To raise the living treasure map, Valine's letter. It's not Valine. I don't know what... What did this man just give me? Blue God's Journal, Caravan Captain. I mean, it's going to be one of these random, like, letters, but I'm not sure which one. Carriage Driver's Note. Certificate of Authenticity. That's about the jewelry. Fishing Maps. Guard's Dossier. Helm. Hooded Skeleton. No, that was with the... that one quest. Ivara's Notes. Nope. Kragrash's letter? I really don't know what... I mean, I know what it's related to, but I don't know what they're going to call this. Letter from Bolgir Bearclaw? I feel like we read this one... Oh! Oh, it is this. Oh, weird. Okay, didn't expect it to be that. Okay. So, letter from Bulgir Bearclaw. Friend, we seek your aid. A dark necromancer has been attacking innocents along the northern coast, accompanied by strange creatures who do his every bidding. I trust you can help us with this troublesome matter and investigate on our behalf. Bulgir Bearclaw. Gotcha. Cool. Okay. So, let sleeping wolves lie. Bulgir Bearclaw has informed me that a dark necromancer has been attacking innocents somewhere along the northern coast. The note also tells of strange creatures that accompany him. I should search the coast to see if I can unravel this mystery. Find the necromancer and the strange creatures. And indeed, they are pretty close to Solitude. Let's head over. What's up, Jacob? Oh, that's right. We're freaking... I forgot. We might be a vampire too, which is going to be weird. Because I totally forgot to do a potion of cure disease. I don't think that's even going to matter at this point. I think we will turn into a vampire because I completely forgot we got bit. But, oh well. Jacob Gibbons says, hey, GV, have you ever thought about doing a Legacy of the Dragonborn mod playthrough? Yeah, I don't know too much about it. I know that it's, yeah, like a museum or whatever. You get all the unique weapons. I mean, it would be perfect for me, so yeah, I would definitely consider it. But as usual, I mean, whenever somebody asks me, like, would you do this sort of playthrough, it's like, well, we got, like, 15 things going on all the different YouTube channels and everything like that. So, I mean, yeah, it would be the type of thing that would have to wait, typically, until other stuff finishes. But, yeah, I mean, it definitely sounds very much up my alley, without a doubt. Okay. Let us be on our way. Well, that just looks like a stone. But it is no stone. One-handed increase to 90. Okay. We got a necromancer over here. Alrighty. So I guess marked for death would be the play. Necromancer. Cannot believe that actually hit me. Okay. Nasty necromancer with the thrall wolves. You have contracted rock joint. There should be one more wolf. I love when it, like, hits the dead body as opposed to the thing you're trying to literally take out. It seems to happen very frequently. Kind of crazy. Okay, yet another disease. Let's cure that. Thrall Wolf. Silver Garnet Ring. What do we got here? Purloined Shadows. Definitely some sort of pickpocket or sneak book, which we've probably already read. And then the Necromancer with a totem bone. What the heck? Key to Wolf Cage, Necromancer's Journal, Robes of Minor Alteration. This is truly remarkable. Through my experiments with these undead wolves, I have discovered a method to increase my power. By consuming their totems, objects that bind them between life and death itself, I can bind their spirits to my own life force. I have already consumed 2 totems and their hosts are now completely under my control, but this is not enough. I need a 3rd totem to be sure. Okay. This dude's up to no good. Take the totem to the caged wolf. We'll give you 1 second. Let's heal up a little bit. Wait, what outfit are we wearing? Why do we have dwarven gauntlets? What? Dwarven gauntlets. Oh, Wraithguard. Right. Forgot about this. I don't think Sunder is too good, but you need that to, like, empower it. Alright, let's try Sunder. Didn't seem like it was too great, but perhaps it's better than I would have realized. Okay, hello there, little guy. Bone Wolf. Completed. Take totem to the caged wolf. Come with me. I need you to carry something. Wait for me at home. Completed. Let sleeping wolves lie. Come with me. Come with me, and you'll see Bone Wolf's Revenge? Oh, we get a spell that I don't even think I knew about. Wait here. Okay, so yeah, Bone Wolf pet, basically from Oblivion, the Shivering Isles, I think, is where they introduced the Bone Wolves. So you get a wee bit of a unique little pet, which is pretty cool. But we did that one before. I remember this was short and sweet. Okay, so... yeah, what did we just get? A power? We got some sort of, like, power or something. What would that even be? It was called Bone Wolf's Revenge. Oh, was it like a active effect? Yeah. Bone Wolf's Revenge increases damage on the undead by 25% while Bone Wolf is in your company. I think I completely missed that the first time. Now, that's interesting. Okay. Well, I suppose we could roll with you, although you're probably not going to be able to come with me to Dragonborn, I would bet. And werewolf pelts here, too. Interesting. Alright, well, yeah, we could roll together for a little bit at the very least. Okay, and now we can go and start Dragonborn, but I'm going to drop off all my stuff because we want to be completely unburdened, basically. What's up, Trey? You know, it's a sad time, obviously, but we're getting through it. What's up, Jana Jax? Welcome in.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
Destruction magic. I feel like I don't even have much destruction. Many destruction points. Ooh. What's up, Hisoka?
So much to us to have the claw back.
Morrow, who says, I took a break from Skyrim, currently playing Grim Dawn and Dead Space Remastered. Definitely I'll be back. Fusro Da. You'll always be back. It's just how this game works. Yeah, Dead Space. If you're talking about the Dead Space remake, I love that game. Very good. Very quality. Shield of Solitude. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize we got this. Increase. How did we end the last stream with this character? Because I really don't remember the Potema thing ending. Increases magic resistance by 20% block, 25% more damage with your shield. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. So, now would be a really good time to kind of update our build because we have a very weird build and it seems really not great because I'm using all the AE stuff. So, yeah, let's figure that out. Because as much as I want to use, like, Sunder, it's just, 5 points of Fire, Frost, and Shock, 15 points of, yeah, but it gets updated, but I forget how. Okay, Bow of Shadows is great. And it doesn't even have a charge, so really good. Dawn Fang is good as well. But maybe we should switch it up. Dwarven Arrow, yeah, because I kind of want to use double daggers. But have we even gotten a dagger in AE? I don't know. Hunting Bow. Okay, we got to drop that. Ruin's Edge, pretty interesting, but we'll store that. Staff of Hasodaki will store as well. Staff of Worms is helpful, actually. Sunder, we will also store. And then I guess let's take a look at everything that we have here, too. Alrighty. So, you go in there. You go in there. You go in there. And if we take a look at apparel, I do like the look of the ethereal crown. Honestly, we'll probably just put this back on, I think. Yeah, I'm feeling that. So Dwarven Crown of Winter, goodbye. You were cool, but goodbye. Leather Scout set is also pretty cool. Pickpocket success is not too helpful, though. Shield of Solitude, goodbye. Wraith Guard, goodbye. Galder Amulet, classic. Ring of the Minor Squire. Ring of Masser. Okay, let's put this back on. We'll switch to this if we can, but for now, you. And then hopefully that also puts the thing back. Okay. Scrolls. Blizzard. Too many scrolls. Ingredients. Books. Too many of these as well. Bjorman Windstrider. We took care of him, right? Or else that would still be in my quest journal. Helm of Orain Bearclaw. Hooded Skeleton. The Bone Forge. Seedy Guard's Note. Okay, I gotta sell these. To Light and the Dark. I don't know what that is. Treasure maps 8? No, 7. Valine's Ladder. Okay, and then anything in Misk. Just a bunch of jewels. Lots and lots and lots of jewels, but we really don't need money that much, honestly. Let's go store anything else in here. Oh, I do have some daggers here. Daedric's sword. Oh, that's not a dagger. Do we have any daggers in here? I kind of want to dual-wield daggers, but I don't know. Oh. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, whatever. So, anything else to store in this? The hunting bow. Apparel-wise, you, and keep you, and you, and you. Potions, no. Scrolls, yeah. It's fine. Ingredients, books, keys, and Misk. We have so many of these. Diamond, emerald, amethyst, diamond, garnet, ruby, sapphire, garnet. Oh my god, so many soul gems. Okay, I guess we'll just store all the others. We have so many soul gems. Wow. The Black Star. Unusual gem, Welkin Stone times 7. Alright, that should be good. Okay, so I guess we'll go to Rorikstead as well to get some money before we head out also. And then we will take on a big old adventure. What's for dinner tonight? Probably some pasta, I think. Just some penne, I believe, with some ragu. Nice and simple. Okay, so to Rorikstead. Rorikstead. Golden Hills. Zombie says, what are the best mods for Skyrim and what are the best Elder Scrolls games? I'm not really a mod guy, but that being said, I do like the Enderall mod. Okay, this guy's already blocking me. Wait for me at home. Wait for me at... What is this even called? Golden Hills Plantation. Yeah, you're cool, but I ain't about to get blocked 100 times. Not happening. Yeah, not a big mod guy, but I would say, the Enderall Forgotten Stories, which is basically like its own entire thing, but if you look up Enderall in Steam, I believe it'll come up. That's my personal favorite, like, mod. I don't really play with mods, so, like, I don't really use a lot of stuff that changes how the game looks or anything like that. I just go for story mods, because that's the interesting stuff to me.
What do you need, my... Very good, sir.
Another 2,000 gold, not bad. And then, what did you say? What are the best Elder Scrolls games? In my opinion, I would say Skyrim is the best. Obviously, a lot of people are huge fans of Morrowind and Oblivion as well. Daggerfall and Arena, you know, you kind of had to be there for that. But, yeah, I love Morrowind, but it's very different, very old. And I love Oblivion, but I think Skyrim kind of expands on every level what they did with Oblivion, pretty much. So I love all three, but if I, you know, had to be stranded on a desert island, it would be Skyrim. If I could only pick one. And, yeah, outside of that, I mean, ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, but I don't really, I'm not a big MMO player, but it seems to be pretty quality, at the very least. Alrighty then, so we have got Dragonborn. I've been attacked by a group of people claiming to work for someone named Miraak. I need to find out why they're trying to kill me, and so I should look for the boat in Windhelm they used to travel from Solstheim. Travel to Solstheim, which, speaking of Morrowind, you do go to Solstheim in Morrowind's DLC, by the way. The internet was cutting out bad, so you just ended it. That's probably why. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, there's been some weird stuff lately. I don't know if it's YouTube or me or what. I mean, typically I don't have internet issues. But yeah, with Skyrim chugging, depending on if I did like a giant compilation video that day or not, which I guess is something with my, you know, editing software's cache, messing with Skyrim's cache or whatever the heck, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to try to avoid rendering a massive video the days that I stream to avoid that. But also, yeah, weird internet issues as well. Which is worse, Fallout 76 without glitches or Fallout 3 with glitches? Fallout 76 is not my type of game. I mean, if you're asking me my personal preference, I definitely would prefer to play Fallout 3 typically always instead of 76. That said, which is the better game? I really can't speak to 76 because I honestly have not put a lot of time into it since it came out. What's up, Lauren Phillips? Welcome in. Absolutely loving these YouTube lives. Something to look forward to throughout the week. Well, thank you so much for watching. Glad you're enjoying them, Lauren. Welcome to the stream.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
Oh, yeah, this guy's like, I'm not going to go there. You're like, well, you should go there. He's like, okay, I'll go there, whatever. What happened? Why wouldn't you go back?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. That's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Oh, yes, you are. You literally. Yes, you are. You're taking me to Solstheim.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
But this is a big DLC, my dude. This is Skyrim's literal biggest DLC. You have to take me there. You can't just not give the player, you know, what they paid for. We would probably be more persuasive with this character. You owe me. Those cultists you brought here tried to kill me.
All right. You have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself.
I agree. What's up, Restless222? Welcome in. Hello, hello. David Day says, finally, after 2 years of VODs, I'm finally catching Austin live.
Well,
Holy moly.
Here we are.
2 years of VODs.
This is Ravenrock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Now, you're telling me there's a Bethesda DLC where something weird's going on? Interesting. Well, welcome to the present, David Day. Yep. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 p.m. Mountain Time. Moving forward, that is the place to be. Search for information about Miraak.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Ravenrock, Outlander. State your intentions.
Well, I'm just looking for work. Actually, yeah, I guess we do want to learn more about Miraak. I'm looking for Miraak. Do you know him?
Miraak, I'm not sure that I do. Just remember, Ravenrock is sovereign territory of House Reorganizing. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Yeah, I guess it's weird. You technically go to Morrowind in Skyrim, although it's Solstheim, which was given to the Dunmer from the Nords, right? I forget what the history is, but yeah, there's a bunch of weird stuff. Because it's an island off of Skyrim, but it belongs to the Dunmer. But I think the Nords gave it to the Dunmer. I don't remember exactly how it went down. Okay.
Talk to Captain Garland.
I was starting to wonder what happened.
Thanks. All right, and here we are in Dragonborn, which has its own slew of Anniversary Edition content. And yeah, there's an entire Morrowind DLC here too, Blood Moon, which was pretty sick. We played it not too long ago for the first time. What's up, Ace of Swords? Welcome in. Soulsteer says, I'd be happy to watch you play Enderwall. It's so good. It really is so good. Probably will happen when we get a chance. Hunter Smith says, I really do wish the Elder Scrolls got its own show. It's the type of property that, like, I don't need it to really have any sort of, like, show or film adaptation, because I feel like it's going to be hard to get right. That being said, if they did make it, I would watch it and see. But, yeah, I feel like Elder Scrolls is going to be really hard to translate to a television show. But they did with Fallout, but also I feel like Fallout, you know, has more of a, I don't know, kind of cinematic nature to it. More story-based nature, at the very least. Okay, well, I guess, what should we do? Oh yeah, we already have some Dragonborn AE stuff. Bum, bum, bum. What did we have? I know we have this. This jewelry is made exclusively by a man named Hugin Ice Shaper in Solstheim with rare Stalrim ore. Perhaps the craftsman has more items for sale. I should visit him in Raven Rock. Nordic jewelry, which to start this, we had to create our own jewelry at a forge. So let's go see what this is about. Yeah, I guess we should hit up the Earthstone as well, huh? Soul Stare Frog. How the heck do I get past this wall? Says, I gotta hate shouts in Skyrim just because they essentially gutted the magic system in order to make it. I think all the shouts should have been purely dragon-themed powers. I like the shouts. I think they need something like that. Games at that time, you know, because like, there's games before Skyrim that you kind of feel like really need that extra little bit of gameplay mechanic to them. So I like the shouts, but I agree with you in that I don't like how they overlapped magic from previous games, like Detect Life. Like, Detect Life is only a shout in this game, right? But in the past, it's like a spell. So yeah, I kind of wish they kept shouts different from the magic, you know, did other unique effects. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. That's right.
That seems inadvisable. Oh, well, fascinating. By touching the you don't seem to be in quite the same state as the others. Very interesting. May I ask what it is you're doing here?
Oh my god, I totally forgot about Neloth, the homie. I'm looking for someone named Miraak.
Miraak. It sounds familiar, and yet I can't quite place... Oh, wait, I recall. But that makes very little sense. Miraak's been dead for thousands of years.
Yaz. What does that mean?
I'm not sure, but it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. Quite unexpected. I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient temple of Miraak's toward the center of the island. If I were you, I'd look there.
Cool. Thank you. So yeah, we got Neloth, one of the best NPCs in all of Skyrim, actually, and in Morrowind, because Morrowind's what? Morrowind's like close to Oblivion, right? Within 50 years or something, maybe less, 10 or 20, I feel like. And then Oblivion is 200 years before Skyrim. And I don't know the average lifespan of a dark elf, but I'm assuming elves in general live much longer than humans or whatever, Imperials and that sort of thing. So, yeah, you can find Neloth in Morrowind, although he doesn't have nearly as much characterization as he does in this game. And he's also in Dragonborn, but he's, yeah, I like Neloth a lot. He's probably a narcissist, but he's a very memorable character, which is heavily involved in this DLC. Inspect the... Oh. Why do I have nothing in my hands, huh? Okay. Let's do this thing. Now, also, a lot of Dark Elves here, so Frost Breath is probably good, since they resist... I was gonna say, that's a fire arrow. Okay, that's... Ooh, that's really... Wow, what the actual hell? That dealt so much damage. Yeah. I don't think we've seen them use... like, magic arrows before. That's weird. Okay, and I don't even think I have health potions. Okay, well, this is scary. Oof. Gosh dang it, that's gonna reload everything. Ugh. Actually, we fast traveled, right? Okay. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move this. So I was playing this on Expert, but honestly, I think I'm gonna move this back to Adept. Honestly, Expert's just getting a little too, like, bullet spongy at this point. And the point of this playthrough is to just see all the new stuff. I don't really like constantly being in danger. So let's move it down a bit. Trey says, gonna run and get some Chinese food. Excited to watch some Solstheim action while chowing down. Well, enjoy. He said, hi, W. Wasn't Solstheim connected to Skyrim back during Miraak's time? I don't remember the exact history, but, I mean, it's literally like an island off of Skyrim, and it's very Nordic, which, you know, this DLC goes into. So, as far as I remember, isn't it like... I think where I get confused is, like, in Morrowind you go to Solstheim, but by that time it's a part of the Nords, right? Or maybe not, actually. I don't know. But anyways, what I think is, like, didn't the Nords give Solstheim to the Dunmer in order, you know, because of Red Mountain exploding or whatever the heck? They basically just gave them a place to be refugees or whatever. I think that's the situation. I don't remember.
That seems inadvisable.
If you look at the map of Tiabriel, Solstheim falls within the border of Morrowind. Oh, I see, I see. What's up, Mediocre Joe? Well, I mean, yeah, there's always new stuff we haven't done, just like all this anniversary edition stuff.
Quite the same stage as the others here. Very interesting. May I ask what it is you're doing here?
Was stolen.
Miraak. Oh, wait. Miraak's been dead for a month. Perhaps it... I'm afraid I can't... If I were you, I'd look there.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Are we done?
We are done indeed. Okay. Dawn Fang and Meiru's Razor. Alright, I'm back. What's up, guys? Man, they're just like raiding people right outside of Raven Rock. Pretty ballsy. God, that still does a lot of damage. Holy moly. No, no way, no way. No way! Way! Nyx Hound. What? Okay, these things were not in Skyrim before, right? I feel like this is a anniversary edition thing. I don't remember this being in... Because, yeah, Nyx Hounds are a thing in Morrowind a lot. Because I would have remembered that eyeball for sure. Unless I'm just totally wrong here. Restore 2 points of health. Yeah. I feel like they added these for AE. That's really cool. Okay. Interesting. Alrighty, so what do we got here? Roll of paper, Hugin Ice Shaper, the Nord accessory maker. What does he have? Idar Cheese Wedge, and that's it. What the heck? How about the satchel? Nothing. Oh, Stalrim. Okay, that's good. Well, I'm assuming he's got to have something. Maybe on the reavers? Dwarven Bow, Elven Dagger, Gold, Fire Arrows. You shouldn't have that. That should only be for me. Gold, Nordic Ring of Eminent Stamina. Okay, so that's a thing, yeah. Increases your stamina by 50 points. Okay. Nordic Amulet of Eminent Health. Increases your health by 50 points. Nordic Circlet of Extreme Magicka. Increases your Magicka by 50 points. Oh, and that doesn't complete the quest. Okay, I thought that would complete the quest. Interesting. Okay. Inspect the area? I have located the craftsman, but a pair of bandits seem to have found him first. I should search the area before anything of value is lost. Okay, where's this taking me? This seems like far away. In the water? Okay. Seems bizarre. Imagine Stormcall is a master destruction spell, or Slow Time is a master mysticism spell. Hate that they got rid of my favorite magic school. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, I just feel like, you know, as Bethesda releases more and more games, they kind of take a bit of the creativity out of it. Because, yeah, making your own spells at Oblivion was so fun. Plus, you had a lot more effects or whatever. Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I would have liked to do a quest, which they do have for the master spells, but I would have liked to do a quest to... What is happening there? Okay. That's, without a doubt, glitched. So, that's like some sort of book or something that is glitched and in the air. And there's really no way for me to get it without using TCL. Huh. I mean, maybe I could try firing an arrow at it, but I would need, like, a place to shoot an arrow, which I don't think I really have. Unless it just wants to fall. Is it going? It kind of looks like it's going down. Okay, well. I'm going to go ahead and do this because my hands are a little tied here, I think. What the heck is that? It's a book, but I can't even interact with it. It's like a bloody journal. Alrighty then. Well, guess we got to try that a third time then. Goodbye. Whee! Okay, where's this gonna put me? Auto Solstheim. I guess we could just like... Yeah, I didn't even really need to like... Yeah, we'll just reload to where we like landed, I guess. I don't know. That's super weird. Average elf lifespan is about 300 years, but good sorcerers are basically immortal. Devaithir is like 4,000 years old. He's in Morrowind and in ESO 800 years earlier. Oh, wait, who is he in Morrowind? Is he just like some random dark elf in one of the towers or something? Well, he's not a Telvanni. Or maybe he is a Telvanni. Okay, well that was super weird. Let's try that again. Ba-beep-boo. This is why I use the Breton. Good thing Skyrim is still fun while waiting for Elder Scrolls 6. Maybe one day when I'm 88 years old, Elder Scrolls 6 will release and we can finally play it. Definitely new. That's cool. What's up, Grey Eminence? Yeah, Nick Sounds were in Morrowind. I remember that, but yeah, I would have remembered that eyeball for sure, which I did not. Also, is this still... Dun, 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 dun. Caught off guard by the anniversary update. I've really come around to it. I think when it came out, I definitely was like critical, like, oh, here we go, Skyrim again. Released again, that sort of thing. But honestly, I've had a lot of fun with this DLC, whatever you want to call it, anniversary edition stuff. So I'll hand it to them. They did, you know, what's the word? Curate a lot of good stuff in the Creation Club, I think. Oh, all right, gentlemen. Going to need you to expire here, if you don't mind. Thank you. Okay. Now, there's the book. Hugin Ice Shaper's Notebook. Nyx Hounds are native to Morrowind, yep. Which race would you actually want to be if you lived in Tamriel? Oh, what the heck? Whoa, that's new. Oh, some of the words are fading. What the heck? Okay, that's interesting. Which race would I want to be? I think I've said Altmer. Yeah, I was asked this question before, somewhat recently. I think I said Altmer. Dunmer just have really hard lives. I mean, it would be cool to be a dark elf. I like dark elves, but I just feel like, I don't know. You'd live in Morrowind, and Morrowind's just always like so rough. Nord, I wouldn't be any boring race, you know, Imperial Nord, any like white dude. I'm already a white dude. So, Breton a little boring. What elf's cool? Argonian's too different. Like, that would just be a shock to my system. I mean, it'd be kind of interesting, but yeah, I think I would want to be a fantasy race, and I would want to be a race that is like respected and also has, you know, the potential for power, which to me would be a Altmer High Elf, which is also unique to the Elder Scrolls, so I would say that. A Lizard Man. Yeah, it'd be cool to be an Argonian. I just think it would be such a different, you know, such a shock to the system. Okay, is this supposed to be fading, or is this a glitch? I don't know. Finding naturally occurring raw pieces of a suitable size and shape is unlikely. Some alternative methods I have not yet explored. I quickly discovered grinding with traditional methods is nearly impossible, but this material fascinates me. I am determined to incorporate it into my work. Shattering large chunks with an application of violent force after repeated bouts of extreme heating and cooling. Note, magical methods are the most viable. Yields far more material to select from. In addition, the shards are more regular in shape than debris left by a pickaxe. The amount of waste is disappointing, but the cost may be offset. Is this supposed to simulate, like, fading back in and out of, like, different points in time? Like, this is really weird. Further shaping by using a second appropriately sized piece of Stalrim yields particularly satisfying results. The project is quite rough, but has a sort of a naturalistic appeal. Nordic motif perfection. With a bit of hired help, I have adequate materials to reproduce the design and distribute it to the mainland. I will finally make a name for myself. Okay. And I don't really see how that added anything to what we were already doing. Ace says, it's like a glitch I had my first time playing ESO. The person I needed to talk to was above the map on ESO. Oh, no. That sucks. Okay. And you, the Eider Cheese Wedge. And you, the Stall Rim. And where's that other dude? Because he's the one with the rings. And you. Boopity, boopity, boopity. Did that finish the quest? Oh. What? Hugin Ice Shaper betted untimely fate. I recovered his belongings before they could be looted by reavers. With what is left of his notes, perhaps I can continue his work. Craft a piece of Nordic jewelry, and it's definitely going to use the stall room to make it even better, I am assuming. Okay. Well, is there a forge in Raven Rock? There's got to be, right? Bop-beep-bop-boo. Hunter says, I find it ironic that the Dark Elves you killed took damage to fire, despite the fact that they're supposed to take less damage from fire attacks, as said in the character creation. They do, though. I mean, it's a part of their natural resistances. It's just that sometimes you just have too much power. Plus, we're on an adept difficulty now, which I want to play on expert, but honestly, it's just getting a little annoying, like dying at points when we're just trying to see the cool stuff. So, yeah, I would say they do have the fire resistance, I'm pretty sure. It's just that, you know, if you got decent damage on your base weapon, it's not really going to matter too much. You know what I mean? Okay, I need to use this, please. Actually, I could use this, right? So, jewelry, and then what do we got here? Some sort of Nordic stuff. Is it Misk? Wouldn't I have the... I mean, it would be jewelry, wouldn't it? Nordic jewelry. So, here we go. Quick. Oh, the guy had all the stuff for it. Oh, that's so silly. Okay. Gotta go back and get the Quicksilver stuff from that dude. Excuse me. Let's go back over here. Blow, blow, blow. It just works. Soulstare says, Argonian lifespan is really interesting because they only live as long as the Hist dictates they live. Not all Argonians are equal. Yeah, the only thing I don't really know much about Argonian lore. I know, obviously, they worship the Hist trees. Is it one big tree or is it just multiple trees? I don't know. I know they love that Hist stuff. But that's really interesting, yeah. So the Hist determines how long they live. Man, that would make me pissed about the Hist. You know what I mean? If I didn't even get to decide how long I live, freaking tree does. What the heck? Bop, bop. And I also know they have Argonian boobies or whatever the heck was going on with that whole meme or something. Where somebody, I guess, made like a diagram of Argonian tits or something. I don't know. Which doesn't really make sense because they're not a mammal, right? If they're a reptilian, they would not have boobs, as far as I understand. The more you know. Okay. Someone else is using this. Not for long. Nordic amulet. Wait, this doesn't even have the enchantments? Huh? Nordic circlet? Nordic ring? Oh, but now you can... Wait, what? What's the point of that? I'm a little confused because we have these which give you basically 5 free levels of stuff. But then now we just have normie ones. Like, you would think this would, like, improve it. Oh, wait, can you, like, enchant it with the... Because we didn't use the... Or did we use the stall room? We did use... So what was the point of that? I guess just showing you how to make it yourself? Like, I don't really understand that. What if we go to the workbench? Ba 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 boo ba ba boo ba ba boo ba boo ba da da. Okay, I don't really... Yeah, that's weird. It, like, gives you the better version, but then has you make, like, the normie version. For whatever reason. Bum 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 ba ba boom ba ba boom. Okay, well, yeah, that's that done. That was pretty boring, actually. What else we got? Bum ba bum bum. Main temple in Raven Rock. We got the one that I was really interested in. Okay, so let's go find the main temple, which should be that, right? Do. Oh, what's up, Perry? Welcome in. I like napping way too much, so I'd be a Khajiit. Yeah. Who's this guy? Yeah, Khajiit would be interesting. I don't know if it's like a thing of like, are you talking about like real life? Because if you're a cat person in real life, well, I guess if you're anything in Altmer or whatever, people are going to be giving you looks. You're going to be like dissected by the government or something. So as far as that goes, I don't know. Khajiit would be interesting. I would rather be a Khajiit if I was going to be like some crazy fantasy race. But elves are a little bit closer to what I already am, so it wouldn't be as insane of a difference, you know? Okay, so there should be some sort of thing in here somewhere. First and last time playing ESO. That's really surprising that that would happen in like an online game, especially from what I remember with the NPCs being like on set paths or whatever the heck. Yeah, this one. Oh, Deathbrand. Ooh. You don't get the quest from this? Oh, you do get the quest from this. Okay. Oh, yeah, Deathbrand. That's interesting. That's a good part. The House of Troubles. All right, so we got the big old dossier. Any early access vids? Yes, I did plan on uploading an early video today because I think I've got 3 early videos in the tank. So yeah, I planned on doing one earlier today. I just completely forgot. So yes, one will be uploaded after the stream concludes. There will be an early video for members. Yes, indeed. Motto DJ says, is it easier for you to use a controller? I'm just used to using a controller because I've been playing since Xbox 360 on release, you know, so I don't know. It's just hardwired. Honestly, it wouldn't be too difficult to switch over to mouse and keyboard. I just have used a controller so much at this point with this game. Argodians are extremely alien compared to the other races to the point it's almost impossible for other races to survive in Black Marsh. I did know that. Yeah, Black Marsh is a very inhospitable place. Kenro was a strange one, always skulking about, pursuing my wares, but never buying. I'd ask him if he wanted a sword, and he'd say, not today. So I'd ask him if he'd fancy a set of armor, and again he says, not today. Every day for a month, the same song and dance. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. So I thought. One day I open the shop, check my wares, and find a mistake in the shipment. Inside the crates, an odd blue gem, lumped in with the usual iron and steel. Figuring it for a mistake, I was about to send it back when Kenro walks in the store. I gave him the usual greeting and asked him if he wants to buy some wares, fully expecting him to say the words, not today. But to my surprise, he doesn't. Today he wants to buy. He doesn't want a sword or a shield, he wants the gem. As he hands me the coin, I get a strange feeling in the pit of my stomach, like this is the last time I'll see him. So I ask him where he's headed. He tells me he's going to see a blacksmith. I'm not sure if that's a joke, seeing as I run the forge. When I ask him which smith, he tells me a dwarven one, in Fahlbtharz. My face goes white. Kenro says, you look like you've seen a ghost. I say to him, no, have you? And he just smiles. What the heck? What the hell? Yes, we got Ghost of the Tribunal, which really excited me because the Tribunal is Sothasil, Almalexia, and Vivek in Morrowind. Basically like real gods. There's been plenty of upheaval in Solstheim since the eruption of the Red Mountain, both politically and religiously. At the temple in Raven Rock, I learned of a heretic attempting to use a forge in Fahlbtharz to enchant a Dwemer weapon. Travel to the forge in Fahlbtharz. Will do. Let's go. Draugr, give me back my septums. You, stay unalived. The Draugr can stay unalived, or they can resurrect and stay unalived again, for all I care. Wait, what is this? Oh, the Misk quest. How dare you be active? Go away. I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. What's up, Corey, who says, been watching you for 3 years. You're one of my favorite streamers. Well, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream, Corey. Thank you for watching for 3 years. I appreciate it. That's a long, long time. What's up, Joshua? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Corey says, I enjoy the Vana soundtrack. Do you just mean my random singing? I do have a tendency to do that. What's up, Desu? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. What's up, Ghost Ninja 229? Welcome in. How was my day? Well, what did I do today? Recorded a short. Did some other stuff. Recorded Zelda. What the heck? Looked like a whirlpool for a second there. Recorded Zelda for the 2nd channel. Recorded Persona 4 for the 3rd channel. Had lunch. Called my father. Took care of all the pets and all the around the house sort of errands. Had lunch. So yeah, all in all, a very productive day, pretty much. And now we streaming. I'll cut you open, or will. What is happening? Hello? Oh, I can't hide from you. Oh, I'm trying to hide. I'm so trying to hide. Now you're burning. Whoa! Why did they die in one hit from Duskfang? What? That shouldn't have happened. That was weird. Reaver Marauder. Can you? You gotta go. You gotta go. Oh, God. Nope. Oof. It was close. I still need a better healing spell. Forgot about that. Twitch sings. Oh, yeah, man. I love Twitch sings. So fun. So fun. I guess we could always do, yeah, I don't know. We might bring back the goal system for anybody that was a part of, like, the final era of the Twitch streams. We had, like, a goal system where if we hit it, we would do karaoke and give the cat some treats and do marbles. Which, if you don't know, is a basically on-stream game where everybody gets a marble and you kind of, you know, see who wins the race or whatever. So I was thinking, yeah, we could bring that back or something. I mean, obviously, you know, I want to build up a community here, and I know people, well, what about the Twitch community? Well, listen, I tried my best, man, but it just wasn't going to happen, you know. We were gaining some momentum, but it just felt like, I don't know, it just felt so handicapped, you know, on the Twitch. So anyways, blah, blah, blah. The point is, yeah, I was considering bringing that back, so I don't know, we could maybe do some... What the heck is that? Bristle... Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, I forgot about these things. I feel like I've seen them just... Okay, what the hell? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good, though. Thank you. Bye-bye. Anyways, yeah, we could bring back the goal system, maybe do some karaoke. I would concede. I need you to leave, please. I've got things to do. To actually kill Draugr in Norse mythology, you'd have to cremate them and spread their ashes in the sea. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, I wonder how Draugr get formed. Because, like, in Norse mythology, if you die in battle, you go to Valhalla. Bum, bum, bum. So how do you become a Draugr? As if you're a weakling or a coward or something? Spread their ashes anywhere seems unclear. Yo, what's up, Grace? Welcome in. Restoration's a perfectly legitimate school of magic, don't you know? I mean, it is. Why is she made fun of for that statement? It literally is a... What the hell? You can literally heal people. Like, what do you... It's huge. I mean, it's not like, you know, sexy. It's not a sexy power. But yeah, I don't even know why she has to say that. Of course it's a legitimate school of magic. Heya! Why? See, like, why was that not a sneak hit? I was in sneak. I was not detected. Yet it was not a sneak hit. Very bizarre. Okay, 12 more fire arrows. Blah, blah, blah. Ooh, that was nice. Blah, blah, blah. Bam. Now, where are you nasty little reeklings at? I sense one more reekling hiding among the weaklings. Where's the reekling in the weakling squad? Fahlbtharz has been discovered. Oh, there you are, you little punk. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Come here, little reekling. Goodbye. That's a trap chest, isn't it? Oh, no, it was just his book. Netchwax, Fire, and Faith. Interesting. Okay. Into Fahlbtharz. Which one is this? Fahlbtharz. I definitely remember the name. Don't remember the shtick. Maybe one day Community Fridays at the end of the month again. Yeah, yeah, as far as, like, you know, the pipeline for this YouTube channel, I mean, like I said, I kept trying to make Twitch work. I really was trying to, like, figure it out, and then slowly getting more determined and sticking with my word with a lot of stuff and all that sort of thing. But, yeah, with Twitch, you know, it just overall felt like a lost cause after a certain point. So, here on YouTube, yeah, I want to, you know, actually, again, start doing some good stuff, growing the community, not looking back, that sort of thing. So, I would love to do community. I was thinking today, like, I mean, yeah, if we weren't playing this, I would definitely want to play some Pokemon. I've been in a huge Pokemon mood. Like, my want to, like, play more Pokemon has been growing and growing and growing, like, more exponentially by the day. And I just started watching Wolfie VG, who's, like, Pokemon YouTuber. I know he was like a big guy in the like competitive scene. But yeah, I really wanted to do some Pokemon. So ideally we get to a point where, yeah, we can sort of start branching out into other stuff and still have people come out to the streams. But for now, just focusing on putting out the good vibes, obviously. Wash up. Bam. Wham. Wah. Can marbles be integrated Oh, yeah, would it even work? Wait. Oh, yeah, because, well, I don't know. I guess it depends on the game? I'm assuming there's games out there that know how to integrate into YouTube's chat system. Yeah, I actually don't know. I would have to look into that. I wouldn't be surprised if they updated it since YouTube streaming has gotten a lot bigger over the years. I feel like anyways. I mean, I'm new to the YouTube streaming. The Reekling Hut. The board. Oh, this is an alchemy ingredient? What the heck? Don't remember that being a thing. Alright, in we go. Alright, so yeah, maybe the explosive arrows just don't deal sneak. So what is our best arrow? Glass arrows are pretty good. Doopa-doopa-doo. Gabonica Gracie says Marbles is top tier. Would you be able to do Marbles Jackbox on YouTube? Yeah, I don't... Yeah, shoot. I guess Jackbox is only Twitch. Right? Wait a second. No, you would just go to the thing. Wait, you should be able to do Jackbox, right? If you just go to the jackbox.tv or whatever. The room code. Yeah, that should work, unless I'm forgetting something. I mean, I'm definitely associating it with Twitch. But, I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, I would love to grow the sense of community and grow the sense of... You know, at my core, like, I feel like I would be best as a variety streamer, but it's very hard to be successful as a variety streamer, you know, if everything's not gelling. So, yeah, I've done it. I've been there, where we have been a successful variety stream. So it'd be nice to do that again, but depends on a lot of factors, obviously. Okay, what's this? So somebody's already been here. What's happening? I guess it's the guy, yeah, the guy that wanted to do the fortune. What is this place? Okay, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, my God. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Believe becoming a Draugr is a choice. Those who serve Dragon Priests choose to protect the crypts. I know that's how Skyrim works, but I'm saying, like, in Norse mythology, Draugr are a real thing. So, how do you become a Draugr in Norse mythology unrelated to Skyrim? You know what I mean? Soul Silver Nuzlocke would be dope. Yeah, Soul Silver is what I really want to do. I just don't have... yeah, I'm putting a lot of effort into this main YouTube channel. Currently, I really... You know, a lot of people say they don't have time for this, they don't have time for that. I literally don't have... Like, by the time that I'm done producing content for this channel, which takes a lot of time, with the shorts, with the streams, with the videos, with the compilations, and by the time that I'm done with the other channels... It's like the week's over. I just, you know, I get like one day to like spend time with Cindy and do something. So, that being said is like, yeah, I really want to do Soul Silver, but it would have to just be on a channel that I'm already doing other stuff on, which I really am trying to learn my lesson and not do 1,500 things just because I want to jump from thing to thing to thing. So, I don't know, but I really want to play Soul Silver. I just don't know where it would go at the moment. Right, I remember this thing. Did we go through that door? What was in that door? It was just like a gold... Yeah. Weird. I guess you're trying to open up that gate, which we already did. Okay. That works. Actually, typically in Norse mythos, dying battle wasn't a requirement for Valhalla. Entrance to Valhalla was purely a choice made by Odin and Freya and who they wanted in or not. Oh. That's interesting. Huh. That surprises me. Jackbox you'd be able to do on YouTube. Not sure about marble. Yeah, marbles might not work. You can do Jackbox. Yeah, I figured, because I was like, why wouldn't you be able to do the room code system, you know? What's up? Roger appears. Welcome in. Kill the heretic? He just killed a ghost? Hand Kenro Halan?
Must be my imagination.
Oh, I used this as a thumbnail the other day. Yeah, it's the Ordinator armor from Morrowind. Ooh, sick. Okay, I love that stuff. Ooh, that might be our final headpiece. Probably not going to be at all related to our build, but you know. Okay, I'm going to sneak up on this man. Hand Kenro Hlan. Okay, I'm going... That sounds like a Star Wars name. I'm going to use a virulent poison. It's not even going to matter because there's no way this guy survives this. Now, who are you? Fahlbtharz Forge Gem. Hand Kenro's Note. Interesting. Welcome back, Trey. Can't do marbles on YouTube. RIP. Draugrs created when improperly buried or having possessed a greedy, selfish, or evil disposition and given an amount of disrespect, including being robbed from after their death, spoken ill of by the living or disturbed. Makes sense. Maybe just one day on stream, just keep doing you, man. It's working great. At least I think I don't want to see you burn out. I mean, I love churning out content. I just want to make sure. I think for the longest time, I was just doing a lot of stuff, and I was like, you know, from the old days, I was like, oh, people are going to resonate with that. But I think nowadays, you can't really just do Let's Plays. You have to, like, differentiate. So, you know, I still want to do the stuff that we're currently doing, obviously, on the second and third channels. But once those conclude, I want to give those two channels their own identity, kind of make them different. But that being said, I mean, there are certain series where it's like, man, I just know that'll be a really good series. And yeah, Soul Silver would be that because I'm dying to play it. And Generation 2 was my favorite generation. It's been far too long, so I will have forgotten everything. It'll just be great. So I don't know. I know it's going to be a good thing. I just don't know where it will go. And I can always play it off camera, but yeah, I feel like it would be a nice little bit of magic to capture. I live to serve only her, always her. I have found the forge, and when its spark is lit, her fire will burn. The Spectre once worked the gears of this swollen machine, but I no longer require his service. The mechanism is simple. With this vial of pyroil tar, I have all that is required to ignite it. Tar lit the flame once before, and tar will do so again. And when I return triumphant fire in hand, she will embrace me once more. But I have a problem. The machine requires 4 gems to power it, and I have procured only 1. The others, it seems, are still out there. Yet I have no doubt that as her chosen, she will guide me to them. For now, I will return to the temple. The entrance sits above the mine in Raven Rock, perched atop cliffs of basalt. But even if one finds the cave, only the devout know the way inside the temple. I spin the words and the way opens. Whatever those runes mean. Okay. Is he talking about Almalexia? I'm assuming he's what the heck is this thing? Yeah, because this goes to the tribunal, so I'm guessing he's talking about Almalexia, who's the only female tribunal, right? Ale, amethyst, gold, lockpick, pyroyal tar. A highly flammable substance used for enchanting weapons? The heck? Okay. Sweet roll. Kenro's helmet, which is the Ordinator outfit from Morrowind, which I always love the design of this. So, oh, one-handed attacks do 30% more damage. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, that's perfect. Lover Stone removed. What you gonna do? Gold diamond ring, temple priest boots, Kenro's robes, ebony scimitar, and the unenchanted weapon, which is like a crazy looking thing. Started true flame. Oh, it's like a multi. Wow. Okay, this is interesting. Wow. Okay, this is way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Whoa. Okay, we got a lot of stuff going on. Keegan Nye says, what alternate endings would you have liked to see from Skyrim's main quest and side quests? What alternate endings? Well, I don't want to spoil anything because I just don't like spoiling stuff, regardless of how old it is. But what alternate ending would you have liked to see from Skyrim's main quest? Yeah, I don't like how Skyrim's main quest just kind of ends. Like, once you beat it, it's just like, okay, you did it, bye. It's like, okay. It just seems like it ends so abruptly. So, I love the idea of entering Sovngarde and, like, fighting Alduin's soul there or whatever. That's a great idea. How would I have liked to see it end? I don't know, maybe a little more grandiose, because really it comes down... Like, I think Alduin... Like, first of all, Alduin's really easy. Second of all, once he's dead... You know, there's just not a lot of, like, grandiosity to it. So it's like... Maybe you get on a dragon, you do, like, a dragon battle, you know? You kind of fight Alduin, and then you have to, like, jump off the dragon, and... You know, I know this is very, like, cinematic, which is not Bethesda's strong suit, but, like, jump onto Alduin and kind of, like, choke him out or something. Just something a little more like... And then maybe Alduin, like, spirals down... And like, you know, dies, and you kind of jump off of them. Maybe that sounds a little ridiculous, but something with a little more like, wow, okay, that was big. Because the best thing about it is Alduin's, like, death animation is very cool. As far as the other guilds, I mean, I like how the Dark Brotherhood ends. I like how the Thieves Guild goes. College of Winterhold, I'm not really remembering how it ends too much. The Companions is a little... Yeah, probably put the Companions at the bottom in terms of memorability. I mean, the Civil War questline just needs a complete overhaul, in my opinion. Joshua says, GV, I know you're a vanilla Skyrim guy, but some of the graphic mods literally make the game feel incredible. It might ignite some more passion for Skyrim, just a thought. Well, there's a chance I'll do, like, a modded playthrough someday, and if so, then yeah, I would kind of do the complete overhaul, completely change everything. But until then, you know, I'm happy with what I'm doing. Okay, so what do we got? True Flame. I picked up an unenchanted weapon that looks like it's tied to the Dwarven Forge in Fahlbtharz. Apply the Pyroyal Tar to the unenchanted weapon. Place the gems in the forge 0 out of 4. Use the forge to enchant and restore True Flame. Collect the Dwarven Forge gems throughout Solstheim. Goes to the Tribunal. Optional, kill the cultist. Optional, wear Kenro's helmet and robes and infiltrate the temple ranks. Travel to the hidden temple mentioned in the notes. What the heck? Okay, this is super cool. Wow. Yeah, I thought this one was going to be good, but once it said dossier, I was like, oh, it's just going to be like kill a guy and get a thing. But no, this is like way more in depth. And he killed this ghost here, which just has dwarven stuff. Weird. And we need 3 more gems and then the sword, I guess, for that, right? Pyroyal Tar. And then more Pyroyal Tar. Okay, so what should we do first, then? Apply Pyroyal Tar to the unenchanted weapon? Okay, so I just do that now? So I guess we gotta use the unenchanted weapon. And then apply the Pyroyal Tar. You applied the Pyroyal Tar to the unenchanted weapon. Okay, and? What does that do? I feel like you put that in there, then it becomes True Flame, right? Okay. What else we got? Kill the cultist, wear Kenro's helmet and robes to infiltrate the temple ranks, travel to the hidden temple. But, yeah, we also have to go get all the other Dwarven forged gems throughout Solstheim. Alright, well, let's do the temple thing then. And then I will wear the robes, because that sounds cool. Temple priest boots. I don't think those probably matter. Kenro's robes and Kenro's helmet. Okay. Let's go find the temple. Desu says, essentially, if they have bad karma or buried improperly, it'd have their graves tempered with. Bad karma. Yeah, if they have low honor, basically. Yeah. What's up, Alex Quaid? Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Perry the Berry says, all I know is that I love to Dodillion? What is that? You talking about Totodile? From Generation 2? Yeah, if we do Soul Silver, I'm without a doubt using Totodile, eventually getting for Alligator, for sure. Even though I used to love Typhlosion as a kid. It was all about the fire Pokemon, but now it's all about the blue. All about the blue. Plus, I love little crocodile creatures. I love, what's his name? Fuecoco, Scarlet and Violet. Top tier Pokemon. Okay, where is this hidden temple? Pretty close to Bloodskull. Soul Silver could be a stream game. Not sure how much people would dig that. I'm a huge Pokemon nerd, so I would love it, but don't speak for everyone. I don't know. When it comes to, like, YouTube streaming, it's like, you know, I kind of want to have a strong start. I want to, like, establish some good stuff, you know, which obviously we have a lot of Skyrim things and Oblivion things and Fallout things and all that sort of stuff. So I know, obviously, people here would most likely be more interested in that. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I want to do what I love. Everybody says do what you love, all that sort of stuff. It's not that easy, content creation. You know, you can absolutely love Age of Empires 2, you know, but if you stream it, ain't nobody going to watch because it's boring as hell to watch. So, you know, it's all about finding the mix. But, yeah, it could be, I don't know. I'm so tempted just to, like, have a Pokemon channel. Like, I'm kind of like, discovering my love for Pokemon, you know, especially now that, like, doing the challenge stuff, it's so addicting and fun. So I'm like, yeah, maybe if we finish the stuff on the second channel, turn it into a Poketuber there or something. And that would differentiate it enough. Plus, I'm pretty new to the challenge stuff. Ash Falls Tear or Tier. So, I don't know. Mulling it over, basically. Ash Falls Tear. Ooh. Think the ending should be based on which factions you joined or something interesting compared to it just dropping off. You do get that little bit of, like, the soon interaction, right? Where you can say what you were a part of. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with the main story being separate because I feel like that is Elder Scrolls. You know, like in Oblivion, it's like when you finish the game, it doesn't really matter what you've done. You finish the game, and it's its own thing. I'm fine with that. I just think Skyrim's main story kind of just ends. You know, and then it's a little bit like, okay, well, bye. I guess I saved the world. Activate. You know, I feel like Oblivion's ending is kind of more like, yeah, that was impactful. You know what I mean? Not that Skyrim's not, just that I feel like Oblivion's was a little more memorable. Okay, what do we have? Like a puzzle here? Oh, we got like a puzzle. Oh, it's in that yeah, the thing that we read. What was that? Hand Kenro. This guy sounds like such a Star Wars dude. Okay, so CE and Oblivion. CE and Oblivion. CE and Oblivion. But what is this even facing, though? I guess it would be like that. C. E. Oblivion. Did we do it? Oh, I'm so smart. Oh my god. Once again, man, just like, come on. Like, I really wish they just made the puzzles a little bit harder. It's just so, like, base level. You could have just, like, had those 3 roots, you know, be in the text, maybe a little more bolded, you know, use it as an E or whatever, and then have the player go, oh, it's the bolded letters, I see. Like, just anything as far, you know, instead of just literally just putting the answer. I feel like Skyrim just constantly does that. Whoa! What is that? So that's Almalexia, right? I'm assuming this is based on Almalexia. This is like an Almalexia cult, is what I'm guessing here. Now this is interesting. More of a reward for defeating Alduin as well. I get it's so easy to be OP in Skyrim, but a unique weapon, shout, summon anything would have been nice. Yeah, I totally agree. The reward you get at the end of the game, you know, the ability to, like, summon... What is it? You get to summon, like, one of the 3 war... Like, what? I don't even know these people. I've seen these people, like, one cutscene. What are you talking about? Yeah, very, very weird. It's like, yeah, why not give the player, you know, the ultimate Dragon Slayer sword that deals 30% extra damage to dragons or something. And yes, I know Dragon Slayer exists or whatever that weapon is, the katana, but, like... Yeah, give the player some... I just feel like Bethesda is so weird with that. Like, sometimes they're just like, no, you don't get anything unique. Nothing. And other times they're like, okay, you get a cool thing. But now you don't. No, nothing. Very bizarre. Now, I think that's out... Wait, no, who is that? Is that Almalexia? I don't know. So in Morrowind, there's the tribunal. So it's Almalexia, Sothasil, and Vivek. And they're kind of like the 3 living gods. But they're weird, too, though, because, like... Yeah, Morrowind's freaking crazy, man. For those that don't know anything about it, it's like... Man, you guys are going to have to correct me, but... In Red Mountain, I think the Dwemer were digging, and they discovered, or they made, the big giant, like, Dwemer god, and then... I don't know, people got mad or something. The Dwemer disappeared, and then, what's his name? The bad guy in Morrowind. Oh my god, I'm forgetting his name. S. Something with an S. It's gone. You guys know who I'm talking about. What? Dagoth-Ur. No S. Yeah, Dagoth-Ur. Dagoth-Ur. The enemy of Morrowind. Who's a cool guy because he's like trying to... What's the story? It's like you're playing the Nerevarine. You're basically Jesus Christ, but for the Dark Elves. And you're like the second coming or whatever. And basically like he wants to team up with you, I think, to take down the tribunal, right? Which are like corrupt somehow, right? So actually he's kind of noble, but he also does a lot of bad things because his 6th house is also really bad, right? But anyways, he wants to like team up with you, I think, to take down the tribunal because they're kind of corrupt gods. And then, yeah, anyways, so one of the DLCs for Morrowind, the Tribunal DLC, yeah, you deal with, like, Almalexia and Sothasil, and Almalexia is a very complex character, I will say. I don't want to spoil everything, but yeah. So, yeah, I think this is Almalexia, and she was bad news a little bit, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Bam, you're just a Draugr for life. I know, right? What's up, the true neon demon? Welcome in. Hello, hello. I do love AoE too, but I can't watch more than 2 minutes of it on YouTube. I know, right? It's like, it sucks. Yeah, because like a lot of people say, just do what you love, GV, and people will watch. It's like, okay, that's true on some level. But, you know, I love Age of Empires. I love playing it. It's so fun for me to play. But the viewer watching it would be like, what the hell is going on? I don't like this. So it's like you do have to kind of balance what you think your audience will enjoy with what you enjoy. It's kind of a balancing act. I've learned anyways. Some people get away with doing whatever they want, and that's fantastic, which I've been able to do in the past. But it's difficult. It's difficult to get there and stay there. The ghost is supposed to be a dwarf? Oh, what the heck? You saved the world, but the dragons still never stop coming and burning down villages, which I thought about recently, but I actually like, because, like, yeah, you wouldn't be able to get dragon souls, and you wouldn't be able to, like, respec, and you wouldn't be able to, you know, unlock more shouts. So I kind of like the idea of, like, well, they're still there. You're just, they'll eventually be killed out, you know. It does sound like a Star Wars name, I know, right? Kenlo. Sounds like Kylo. That's why. Kylo Ren. Hand Kenlo. Kylo Ren. Sounds similar. Where they even coming from? Alduin can't resurrect them anymore, and even if he could, there are a finite amount of dragon burial grounds. Listen, it's a hand wave, okay? It's a hand wave. The Warp in... Oh, yeah, the Warp in the West. I know that's important. An important book. Dagoth, yep. Yankees or Dodgers? I'm not a sports guy. The only sports team I ever allied myself to ever was the Philadelphia Eagles, and that's literally just because I thought Eagles were badass, and also because I thought their logo was cool. That's literally it. And I always played as them in Madden. That's it. Outside of that, I've never like really aligned myself to any sports team. If I had to pick one, I would say Yankees, because I think my family is a fan of the Yankees because they come from New York. So, Yankees gun to my head, I guess. What up?
Yes, Sirrah.
Okay, Sirrah.
Sirrah. Yes, Sirrah.
Sirrah.
There's something you need.
Yeah, I love this Ordinator armor. So cool. One of my favorite Elder Scrolls armor sets. Okay, so we have infiltrated the secret temple. Whoa, this is like really in depth. What the heck? Okay, what do we got now? Optional kill the cultists. Ask the matriarch for a command from the goddess? What? Earn the matriarch's trust and join the temple heretics? Whoa, okay. I'm really curious how they're going to do all this without being able to add in new voice lines, because I know that's like a requirement for Anniversary Edition content. Well, this is just as interesting as I was hoping that it would be so far. Whoa. Yeah, this is all like tribunal stuff too, because there was a lot of green and gold in tribunal. Temple priest. Okay, so we got to gain these guys' trust. What's up, everybody? It's me. I love being a cult member, so you know, let's do this cult member thing. You know what I'm saying? So.
And what might you need?
The reclamation has come for you, heretics. I'm actually not one of your followers, but I'd still like to join your ranks. I'm not who you think I am. My name is Ruthier. Prepare to die. I await the goddess's command. Her word is our law. So yeah, again, Almalexia is the goddess. I wait for the goddess's command. Her word is our law.
You speak the truth.
I sure do. The goddess commands me to kill you all. Does the goddess have a task for me?
Of course. It's all in this note.
Okay. Masks of the Tribunal. Interesting. Let's read it. I wonder if these guys are actually hostile if you remove the armor. I'm sure they would. Yeah, I'm sure they would immediately aggro. I would bet. The goddess commands you to recover the artifacts of her fellow god kings. We have received word that the mask of Vivek is being transported from Raven Rock to an unknown ship at the dock. We don't know the destination, only that to ensure secrecy, multiple couriers are being used to hide the identity of the mask bearer. However, our contact at the dock say the courier is a member of the guard who patrols the bulwark, and he has plans of his own for the mask. He's arranged a meeting with a buyer after midnight at an unknown location. His greed angers the goddess. Dispose of them both and return the artifact to her rightful hands. In addition, the goddess's temple is in need of new servants, both to restore this temple and to provide valuable services. Speak to priest Drurith. He will hand you a letter to be delivered to the banished priestess, Aphia Velothi, in Raven Rock. She's a friend to the tribunal and will translate it so that it can be passed to the common folk. When you meet her, be sure to also inquire about the whereabouts of our apothecary, Curate Melita. She had been in search of the mask of Sotha Sil. Succeeding, you will gain access to the goddess's armory. Fail, and you will incur her wrath. The law is as the goddess commands. C.E. Oblivion. Okay. Well, yeah, super interesting. All right, so complete the tasks of the goddess, 0 out of 3. Earn the matriarch's trust. Kill the cultists. Well, killing them sounds really boring. Pick up the letter from Priest Drurith. Ask about the missing curate. Okay, so we should get the letter from this person. Yeah, this is... Man, okay. I'm really excited for this. Careless curation. What's that?
Yes, I haven't got all day.
I understand you have some letters for Priestess Velothi to translate.
Of course. Maybe you can help me.
Propaganda letter added. Deliver the propaganda letter to the translator. But I would like to read it. The lack of new dialogue is going to make things awkward. I know. Like I said, I was curious how they're going to do it. Yeah, New Yorker here. I wasn't sure we made it. LOL, not paying much attention. It's like bad luck to like, oh, I guess baseball stuff is happening. Yeah, I'm like completely oblivious when it comes to sports. Usually. Once a game's on and I'm like at a party or something watching it, I'm usually like, I get invested. But even go to like my friend's flag football game recently, I was like invested in the game, but I don't know. Just never got its grips on me for whatever reason. Priestess Fahlbtharz, here is the transcript of the letter we found in the archives. Your expertise in this matter is required, as is your discretion. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, we got a whole bunch of stuff now. Deliver the propaganda letter to the translator in Raven Rock. Track the Redoran Guard's movements after midnight in Raven Rock. Ask about the missing curate in Raven Rock. This is the overall one, and then this is the other overall one. Okay. So let's get out of here, I guess. Is there anything else to do in here? Oh, he's got the little helmet on. The Watchman Sindris?
Yes.
Yes. What's up, everybody? Can't say log. What's up, Pestilent? The Numidium is really interesting to search lore on. To lore search on, or I'm just a nerd, but yeah, it was created by the Dwemer. It led to the disappearance, but it was also used later by Tiber Septim in his conquest. Oh, I didn't know it had ties to Tiber Septim. Weird. Okay, it looks like this is a whole compound, so maybe we should explore this later. Wowie zowie. Sculptor Visthar.
Well, hello.
Yeah, this is really weird. They make like activate Shrine of Sotha Sil. Sotha Sil was a bro. Blessing of Sotha Sil added. Okay, what does Sotha Sil do? Increases your magicka by 10 points. Magicka regenerates 5% faster. Okay, it's not bad. Yeah, it's weird that they made like a whole, this is like a whole faction, but yeah, they can't put any new dialogue, so everybody has to communicate in letters. Kind of interesting. I feel like if anything should have gotten like a pass, it would have been this. Whoa, look at all this stuff. Matriarch Drevlin's journal. Oh yeah, I guess they have to like put their stuff in journals. Okay, how long is this? Not long at all. True Flame was one of my favorite swords in Tribunal. Oh my god, we must have gotten it then, but I don't remember. Do you just get it in the main quest? Yeah, we must have done that. When I first entered the Great Chamber, I was there again in the High Chapel nestled in her glow. Great pillars surrounded the stone where the goddess Almalexia once stood. As if it were washed in the fire, Mordhold had shed its skin to reveal a temple of rock and bone. I knew then that this stone was the heart of our goddess, and through faith, love, and sweat we have slowly restored her flesh. Now that she is almost complete, my thoughts turn to my old friend, Erden Relvel. He was the diviner whose scrying brought us to this holy place. Without him, none of this would be possible. Yet time and toil changed him to the point I questioned his devotion. Wherever he is, I hope he has regained his love for her. Regardless, our work does not end there. With her hands to guide me, we will rid this world of her dissidents. We will reunite the fires of hope and truth under her banner and theirs, and let the light of Alm Sevi... Okay, what is Alm Sevi? I forget what that is, but I've heard it a lot. Shine on servants and apostates alike. Okay. Well, thank you for that. Goodbye. Yeah, it looks like it's worth to, like, really go in here and explore everything, but we also got a lot of different quests, so let's do that first. They would be hostile. You can no longer be a part of them, which would really suck because this seems incredibly fleshed out. Place also has shrines, but for the tribunal. Yep, we just got the Sotha Sil bonus, which isn't too great. It's okay. It's sight. Okay, we came in from here, right? Yeah. Cures diseases and all that, right? I wonder if there's a shortcut to get back in here. Seems like there would be. The Sotha Sil DLC and ESO is really good. Yeah, I've heard it's good. the Clockwork City, right? I do know about that one. I've heard it pop up when talking about ESO a bunch. Great lore, Arpiazza. True Flame was one of the swords you got in the main quest. I vaguely remember it. I remember really liking Tribunal. Like, I like the flavor of Blood Moon more with the werewolves and Hircine and everything, but the Tribunal, I remember, like, it's much more grounded in terms of, well, I guess not really, but, like, it was, like, in my opinion, from what I remember, Tribunal was, like, the better DLC, even though I would like the flavor of Blood Moon more so. Okay, what are we doing? Deliver the propaganda letter to the translator. Let's go to become a theater. Whee! My leg. The mine. What the heck? The Numidium was in practice a weapon of devastating power, a 1,000-foot-tall automaton, a golem, or an atronach of sorts. It was used by Emperor Tiber Septim to complete his conquest of Tamriel at the end of the Second Era, but was destroyed afterwards. What? God, yeah, I'm not the lore guy, but yeah, you would think I would know the big stuff like that at this point. What? Wow, Tiber Septim used... Yeah, I guess Numidium... I always thought Numidium was like literally the name of like a god, like the Dwemer Golem. Golem was like a god, but I guess it's called the Numidium. Yeah, wow, Tiber Septim used it. That's great. Kind of like Liberty Prime with the Brotherhood of Steel. Weird.
Woman, I said to leave me be.
Cretius, last time you explored mine, you almost failed.
Oh, it's you.
Apologies for Cretius's ravings.
I see, I see. I was told you could translate these letters.
Of course.
Propaganda letter removed. Wait 2 hours for the letter to be translated. You cannot wait when enemies are nearby? Huh? What? Enemies are nearby? What? That's weird. Tamriel at the end of the Second Era, but was destroyed afterwards. Almsivi is just the tribunal? Oh, okay. That makes sense. I can pass out the letters if you finish translating them.
Thank you. Here, this is for you. Now, let's, not talk about this anymore, okay?
Mm-hmm. I agree. I understand the temple curate has gone missing.
It would seem so.
Curate Melita's plea. Okay. So we got 2 things to read. We've got... Wait, did we read this? Yeah, we did. We have got propaganda letter. You have lost the temple, but you are not lost. The right place exists in the wrong time. Know that when the great egg Ba Dao, what is that? Cracked open from its rotten yolk, spilled the dissident priests. Oh, yeah, that's in Morrowind. You had to get a book called The Dissident Priests. And heretics, full of lies and falsehoods that give shape to Othraloth and his reclamation. But in reality, the bile spewed by the lie rock cannot fool a minister of truth for long. The tribunal will rise once more, and the Grand Inquisitors will judge all from the beginning. For entry to our temple is the ending of words, Almsivi. Wow, okay. Yeah, they're really getting to the Morrowind stuff with this. Much more so than I thought they would. Okay, what was the other thing? It was this. Activation. You can still do the quest if you kill them, but you won't get the benefits of being a part of their cult. Oh, I would have thought it would be mutually exclusive. A second Numidium, Akulakan, was partially constructed in Morrowind in the late Third Era by Dagoth Ur. Oh! However, the destruction of Kagranak's enchantments on the Heart of Lorkhan in Third Era 427 prevented its activation. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because he's... Right, it's a different... Yeah, because playing that as a kid and trying to understand what the hell was going on in that story, I had no idea. Alm, Alexia, Sotha, C, Vivek. Oh, what the heck? 3 separate individuals, but 1 divine entity with 3 faces. Where do you people learn all this? You just do your own research, or is it said in ESO or something? Extra quests and content fleshes out Solstheim. Yeah, I really like that they dive into Oblivion and Morrowind with, like, the Anniversary Edition stuff a lot. Priestess Velothi, you or whoever's reading this, I need your help. Well, that's a stupid thing to write. Of course you're reading this. You wouldn't be staring at a piece of paper and not read it, would you? Not unless you're illiterate or mad. Not angry mad, but I clip my toenails with a fork mad. Oh, like, Frank Reynolds. You get what I mean. Point is, I think I found at the Mask of Sothasil in Kagranzel, a dwarven labyrinth with a surprisingly high vowel count. It's high up in the Velothi Mountains, and you're a Velothi too. Funny how that works out. There's just one problem. I caught myself in some contraption, and now I'm not sure where I am. We've decided to make camp here and have one of the mercs I hired find help. He can't write or read or put together a coherent thought, but that's why I'm giving him this letter. Really, I should have just taken the mask and left the orb. You'd think I know better than to fall for a trap that obvious. But the orb was glowing and cute and looked kind of lonely. Side note, if you come rescue me, do not touch the orb. Okay. Whoever wrote that one, that was actually funny. Alright, well, we got so many. Okay, so Curate and Kagranzel, which is the one with, like, the 5 stones or whatever. What do you get there? The Dwarven Black Bow of Fate, right? I think. Distribute the letters. Or give the letters to the Reclamation Priest? What's the reclamation? Is that what the cult wants, or is that against the cult? I feel like passing out the propaganda letters is what the cult wants, right? Obviously. So I assume if we give them to the reclamation priest, that's going against them? Or is it accomplishing the same thing? I don't really understand. But I'm assuming it works the same way as the letters with Mara's Light or whatever. Whatever that was called. Okay, so let's wait until normal time. The enemies are the spiders in the mine. Tiber was a kind of a cheater or user of weapons of mass destruction. The High Elves hate him for a reason. Oh, really? Isn't he, like, considered... I thought he was considered kind of, like, cool by Elder Scrolls standards. Like, you know, he's like the badass guy. But maybe I'm just, like, tying him to, like, Nord fantasy or something. Okay, what up?
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine.
You should read this letter.
Nah, I don't think so.
No, you should read it.
All right, then.
I work for Mogul.
Slitter.
Mogul, haven't you got something better to do?
Always a pleasure to watch when a man like you walks by.
You should read this letter.
How can I argue with that?
You can't.
Don't stay away for too long.
Why are you so, why are you coming on to me like that, huh? I'm a cat man. Well, actually, I guess you can't tell, huh? Wait, I should have his tail. Yeah, I have a tail. Okay, can we give it to the guards?
You can go where you please, but I'd stay inside the bulwark if I were you.
You should read this letter.
Okay, you've talked me into it.
Sweet.
Safe travels.
What's up, Hot Pocket? Welcome in. The lore goes all the way back to the first era, which is when the heart was first discovered under Red Mountain. Probably the lore of Elder Scrolls I find most interesting. Yeah, same for me. I find all the Morrowind stuff the most interesting by far.
Not much contact with others.
Squatting isn't... Of course.
Why can I give it to some guards, but not all guards? That's kind of weird. Yeah, I think Morrowind lore is super duper cool with all the crazy weird stuff. It's very, like, dark, too. It's like the most Enderall feeling stuff, you know?
Excuse me, but the temple is for
the entire island.
Of our
No,
faith.
I don't think so.
Outsiders are.
Okay, I need to find one more dude to read this letter. Love the lore. It's the strangest but memorable. The stranger the better for me.
God. If you need
And
a
Morrowind's
ride,
lore is quite strange.
Want to buy anything, or just laugh at our misfortunes?
Can you show this letter to your customers?
Nah, I don't think so.
Bruh. Okay, come on.
My husband, Bendel. Nah, I don't think so.
For the love of God.
Looking for any potions? Ingredients? Nah, I don't think so.
No one's doing it.
Remember,
You got up to Raven Rock, traveler. Could I interest you in any...
Okay, you're the one right there. You're my guy. Gosh dang it.
Move along.
Well, I'm really curious. Is it just based off of their persuasion stat or their speech stat or whatever? Because, like, yeah, half of these people are just saying nope. UESP, the classic.
far from...
Oh my gosh, who the heck? I need one more person to take this letter, but they will not do it. What's up, Vincent? Welcome in. Maybe we should go to the Retching Netch. What's it called? Retching Netch, right? The reclamations of the current religion, worship of Azura, Molag Bal, and I forget the third prince. Oh, where do they talk about? Do they?
Welcome to Raven Rock, traveler. Could I interest you in any fine ash-grown food?
Where do they mention this? They worship Molag Bal? What the heck? Azura makes sense, obviously. Also, where the heck is the Retching Netch or whatever? I swear to God, my mind is like, it's right there. But that's not it. Is it like up a level? There's literally like a bar. Yeah, what the heck? I'm looking at it. Did I not?
We've got our eyes.
What the hell? Dooba dooba doo. Azura, Mafala, and Boethia? What? That's so weird. Like I said, Azura makes sense, but Mafala and Boethia, pretty evil. Especially Mafala. The web of lies, Daedric Prince.
Murgle doesn't lend coin to outlanders.
Teldrin Sarah.
Can someone take this pamphlet?
Nah.
Oh my God. Are you serious? Okay. Maybe the bartender. Yo, what up?
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club.
Oh, it's white now.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, what the heck am I supposed to do? No one's taken this last letter. Guess we gotta find like some random guard. Maybe in the bulwark. The religion combines the 8 divines pantheon created by Alessia with the apothesized form of the founder of the Third Empire, Tiber Septim, who became Talos, the 9th divine.
If you're looking for the East Empire Company,
I'm looking for a guard to take this pamphlet, dude. Holy moly. Some races don't worship him as such. Well, definitely not the High Elves.
Citizen.
Okay, I'm literally at a loss here. I cannot find anybody to take this last pamphlet. I mean, maybe I could try to do like a speech potion or something.
There's nothing beyond the book.
Zoom, bum, 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 bum. Love the Morrowind music in Dragonborn. Brother, one of you people has to take this. Come on. The Axeman. Oh, is that an East Empire Company strongbox? It sure is. Zoom, bum, 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 bum. I would love to play Morrowind for the lore, but I can't tolerate the combat system. Yeah, I mean, if you just pick a skill like Spear, find a Spear, just, you know, level up and just keep putting it into Spear. You really just got to get through, like, the very beginning. It's not too bad, but I know a lot of people have that situation where they can't get through the combat. But it's really not that bad if you just pump points into that stuff straight away, like Blade or whatever. Zoom, bum, bum,
This may
bum,
be the
bum,
frontier.
bum, bum.
We've still got rules.
Who the heck is going to take this? Maybe somebody at the dock. Molag Bal, definitely the most evil Daedra, I would say. I would probably agree.
Make way.
Is there really any more evil Daedra than Molag Bal, the Daedric Prince of Domination and basically just being an evil bastard? I don't think so. Mehrunes Dagon, but he's more about, like, what, ambition or whatever?
If you're looking for Captain Gjallan does the business.
does the business around here. I'm just a ship's.
Nah, I don't.
Are
think
you
so.
kidding me? Okay, nobody will take this letter. Like, what do I do? Ba-ba. We just gotta go find, like, some random person in a house that'll do it. But every house is locked. Maybe in here. If you go to the temple, you can pray to the shrines of the Reclamation. Oh. So, why? I'm really curious how they got tied to, like, Boethia and Mafala. They've always been tied to Azura, obviously. Very weird. I feel like Boethia had Dark Elf ties too, but I don't remember why I'm thinking that. Nobody's appreciating the propaganda. It's kind of BS if you ask me. It's kind of quite silly. Like, I genuinely am at a loss at this point. I don't know which NPC we haven't talked to. Maybe in here? Morvain Manor.
Can I help you?
You absolutely can help me.
Last time Nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Safe travels.
You look able to venture out. Nah, I don't think so.
I feel like, did something happen to our, like, speech skill or something? Maybe I should just... Maybe we have a potion for it. What's it even called? Light feet. Like, what happens if you're just flat out locked out of this?
On behalf of House Redoran and as Counselor of
Oh
Raven
my
Rock,
gosh. They won't do it.
If you find yourself in the ashways,
You can bribe the merchant to take the pamphlet. Did I miss that option? Wait, we didn't try this guy, right?
You haven't seen Cresh's Corellians, have you? That foolish old man's taken.
Okay, let's try to bribe the person.
Want to buy anything? Or just laugh at our misfortune?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. What the heck? I'll pay you to show your patrons this letter.
For that price? Sure.
Does barter usually improve speech? I feel like it doesn't, right?
If you need any supplies.
Okay, there we go. Complete the task of the goddess, 1 out of 3. 2 more tasks of the goddess. Find the missing curate in Kagrenzel. Or track the Redoran Guard's movements after midnight. Well, this one's definitely going to be far more of a task. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Wait, we don't even know where Kagrenzel is? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Where the heck? It's like up here in the middle somewhere. I feel like it's like right here or something like that. Okay, well, let's do the other one then. Track the Redoran Guard's movements after midnight. I've discovered a temple near Raven Rock where worshippers of Almalexia gather. It seems the temple matriarch is searching for the lost masks of Vivek and Sotha Sil. Rumor has it that the mask of Vivek is being transported back to Morrowind, but an enterprising guard is looking to sell to another buyer. I should watch the bulwark for any guards leaving their post near midnight. Okay. It seems like it's activated right now. Vivek and Almalexia are pretty bad too. So Boethia and Mephala being evil can make sense. Yeah, but did the people know? Because I feel like with Almalexia, people did not know that she was bad in Tribunal and Morrowind, right? Sotha Sil was a good dude. Vivek is more kind of in the middle. I know he did some bad stuff though, but I don't remember what. Almalexia was straight up evil though. I remember that. At least in Tribunal. But, yeah, how much do the people know? Because I feel like Mephala being evil is pretty widespread knowledge, isn't it? Sithis as well, and where he falls. That's what I originally loved about Elder Scrolls, is how deep the lore goes for a video game. I know. If only they really explored it, like in Morrowind. Maybe in Elder Scrolls 6, although I'm not holding my breath. Where is this going? Oh, to the top. Blah, blah. All gods are evil. Haven't you played God of War? I have. And in that universe, yeah, they're pretty much all evil. Which gives Kratos a very nice excuse to kill everybody. At least in the old Gods of War. And in the new ones, too. From what I remember. Blah, blah. What I always loved about the lore is that no group is right. It's more what character you create and what they believe. Yeah. I always like gods that are kind of like, yeah, they do their own thing. And it's like, hey, they're just going to do what they want. And they're powerful. And you got to choose which one you want to align yourself to. But Daedra, obviously, have always been super interesting. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it's this guy. So what do I have to do? Track the Redoran Guard's movements after midnight. So 12 hours would be 2:47 in the morning. 1:12. So that should work. Boethia's role as a reclamation is to show the Dunmer people the true way from the old tribunal's misguided teachings. Huh. Molag Bal is definitely the most overtly evil, but I think Vermina could possibly cause more harm to a mortal. She literally tries to make you experience the worst possible thing that you can. That's like a terrifying thought. Yeah, somebody that, you know, kind of something like Event Horizon, that movie, which I have not seen because it sounds I really hate overt gore like that. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, Vermina I don't know too much about. Obviously the, realm of nightmares or dreams or whatever the heck. Mafala I don't know too much about either. Molag Bal I know a little bit more. Depending on how much attention they're given in the games. Mafala is worshipped mostly by Miraak, Tong, and Black Hand. Wait, Black Hand like Dark Brotherhood, right? Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait. Yeah, because there's a bunch of stuff in... oh, yeah, because in Morrowind, yeah, they literally worship Mafala. Kagranzel. Oh, Oh, my God, I'm thinking of... Yeah, I knew that. My brain was like, there's something off about this. That's right, yeah, the one I literally did the short on not too long ago. Yeah, the orb, I was like, well, I don't remember there being an orb in that one. Yeah, it's like Karking Thams or something. There's a K place in Soulslime 2, the one where you get, I believe, the Dwarven Black Bow of Fate. Yeah, that's right, Kagranzel. Duh, it's like my favorite weird location. There's a theory that Mafala and the Night Mother are the same being. It's just another one of Mafala's many lies. I love stuff like that, but I always take it with a grain of salt, obviously. What's up, Brendan, who says, hey, GV, what do you think? The odds are that the Dwemer play a bigger part than usual in ES6 is supposedly Todd's last Elder Scrolls game. I've said recently, I'm hoping that that's the case. I mean, I think if Bethesda really wants to ensure Elder Scrolls 6 will be a success and, get a lot of attention and stuff, literally just cover the dwarves. My theory is just that they're going to do, Red Guards and Hammerfell and High Rock with Bretons maybe sprinkled in. Okay. But I'm worried that they'll just focus on war, like what happens after the events of Skyrim Civil War stuff. So I really hope they don't go there, and if they do go there, I'm hoping it kind of takes a left turn at some point, kind of gets more interesting, because, I think it would be a surefire way to, inspire interest in Elder Scrolls fans and make a cool story would be to involve the Dwemer. Some people in the chat said, the story, we already know what happened or whatever, or at least it's strongly theorized what happened, but I still think they could easily do it where they really involve it, and it's a major thing. Yo, RPAs are coming with the $5.
Who is your fav and least fav, Daedra?
Oh, good question. Thank you for the $5 donation, Mr. RPAza. I hate that it doesn't let me like the thing. It's silly. I will catch up with the rest of the chat, and then I'll answer your question. Do you believe there is objective good and evil, or do you think it's all perspective? Oh, boy. Okay, we're getting into the actual hypotheticals now. Okay, let me answer RPS's question first. Who's your favorite and least favorite Daedra? Favorite? I answered this somewhere. I think in, a episode with the comment question of the day. Probably Sheogorath, which I kind of hate saying because it's the obvious one, LOL, so random type Daedra. But it would also be the truth, would be Sheogorath, because, I love the idea of a Daedric Prince of Madness, and I love Shivering Isles to death, and I love the fact that you can basically have anything happen in Shivering. You have carte blanche for creativity with the Sheogorath stuff. So... yeah, I probably would say Sheogorath, which is... I hate when I have, a boring, obvious answer to things like this. But least favorite... least favorite. Who would that be? I'm thinking Malakath, because he's just an orc god. What does he even... What does Malakath do? What is his shtick? What is he, subjugation? That's more like Molag Bal, right? What is Malakath's thing? He's just I'm the orc one. Oh, for the love of... Wait, what? Oh, I thought it said speak to Captain Velith, that was Captain Velith. That was weird. Yeah, who do we got? Okay, let's run through them really quick. Okay, so Sheogorath, probably the favorite. Hermaeus Mora, awesome, would be top 3 for sure. Boethia's sick as hell. I like Boethia. Would be up there. Azura's respectable. I mean, the nice one. Clavicus Vile's cool. I like the, you know, deal with the devil type thing. Hersine's cool. God of the Hunt, werewolf stuff. I like it. Mafala's cool. Web of Lies, you know, turning people against each other. I like that. Vermina's cool. Dreams and nightmares or whatever. Mehrunes Dagon, my boy from Oblivion. Got to give him credit. Cool guy. Cool design. Periite. Kind of a weird one. What's the deal with Periite? He's like disease and sickness, right? Never been to the top of the bulwark. I'm not even sure if I have. Yeah, I know. Okay, chat's getting a little away from me, so let me make sure. Wait, what? Oh yeah, do you believe there's objective good and evil, or do you think it's all perspective? Okay, let's take a little chat break, because, yeah, that'd be good. We're going to take a little chat break. Do you believe there is objective good and evil, or do you think it's all perspective? I think... Here's the thing. The way that I think about life is like, okay, the truly evil acts that we as humanity kind of, you know, look down upon and immediately shun out of our society. Obviously, we do that for a good reason. At the same time, I think a lot of it is caused by, like, you know, things that are going on mentally for people. And when you have the people that can control that and make choices, now that's what's evil. Like, if you can if you have dark thoughts, dark impulses, whatever, but you can control it and you still act on it, I think that's evil. If you can't, like, let's say you're like a whatever psychopath and you literally like just cannot control yourself and you have to like be violent or whatever, I don't consider that evil. I think like that person's gonna do that regardless. Their brain is like set that way. So in my opinion, yeah, I think there is evil, but it's specifically the type of people that know they're making a choice to be evil. You know what I mean? They're making the choice. Somebody that can't control it. I'm trying to think of a good example, like a serial killer. Like, you know, how many of those people are genuinely like psychopaths that literally are just going to do that in any universe? You know what I mean? So it's a horrible byproduct of life, but I also think it's like, I don't even consider that evil because it's just, that's how their brain is set. I'm obviously not a psychologist though, so I don't know, you know, enough about it. But in terms of good, same sort of thing. Like, there's a lot of people that obviously, you know, like, hey, I donated $10,000 to charity. Okay, great. Did you do that for genuinely just you wanting to do that and actually wanting to help people? Or did you do that because you're a big streamer or something and you know people will go, wow, because that's what society's going to do no matter what? So to me, it's like, again, it's the choice. It's like, okay, well, if you're anonymously donating money to a good cause and no one's going to know about it and you did it purely because you really want to help people, that's good. But if you're doing good acts that just appear good on the surface but ultimately is still selfish on some level, I don't think that that's good. So yes, I probably do think that there's good and evil, but a lot of it comes down to choice for me. If you're making the choice to do these things depending on certain levels of motivation or whatever. If that makes sense. And, yeah, who's your favorite least? Okay, so let me pull up the list. Please don't take off your mask. Okay, so yeah, favorite. Hermaeus Mora's up there. Oh, Athelia. Yeah, that new one. I don't know anything about her. Not gonna rank her. I don't know. That's the ESO territory. Jigalag is kind of like a fake one. Meridia just hates undead, right? Or hates, like, things besmirching stuff or whatever. Oh, Namira. She's like, yeah, what is Namira again? She's cannibal stuff and weird stuff. Prince of Hunger. Mistress of Decay. Yeah, just decay and nasty things. Sanguine's a bro. Super cool. Nocturnal, super cool. Great side boob. Periite, what is he? Just disease? Pestilence? Yeah, disease sort of stuff. He's weaker. Is that everybody? Molag Bal's cool. I like him. He's pure evil. Meridia, Mafala, Mehrunes Dagon. Yeah, I'd probably just say Malakath, because it's like, what is Malakath? Lies, deception, and hypocrisy? But, I mean, we already have that with Mephala. The Bloody Oath, Lord of Ash and Bone, Lord of Monster. Yeah, he's like a monster guy or whatever. Yeah, I'd probably say Malakath. Malakath's kind of weak. You know what I mean? A little bit weaker. Start a petition for Lucian Lachance to become a god of the Dark Brotherhood, faithful till his last breath, and still God did the dirtiest. That, you know, if they wanted to bring Lucian back in, like, Elder Scrolls 6, it's like some sort of vengeful spirit that, like, becomes a part of the Dark Brotherhood somehow, I would love that. That would actually be sick as hell. I loved Oblivion's Dark Brotherhood. Very dark. Very fun. Filthy murderers. Yeah, no, they're straight up murderers. You are cleansing the world of evil people somewhat. Thank you again, RPS, for the $5 Renos. Sheo got really good expansion in Oblivion, so you get to know him. Yeah, that's, I mean, yeah, the characterization of Sheogorath, the fact that you get to, like, spend a lot of time with his stories and stuff. I mean, you know, Wes Johnson, everything about Sheogorath is just so expanded upon, and, like, in my opinion, again, the carte blanche to create real creativity and, like, a, you know, imagine if they did, like, Elder Scrolls 6, like, Shivering Isles or something. Like, they could even do it crazier. Really fun, you know? It's just, it's a Daedric Prince that adds a lot of fun. I want to say Molad Ball is my favorite because I love vampires, but he's horrible to serve, so I think Hircine. Namira may be my least favorite. Namira's pretty rough, yeah. Malakath is the Prince of Patronage of the Spurned and the Oh, that's right, yeah, he's got the whole, yeah. He likes the ostracized. Malakath was once Trinimac, eaten by Boethia, and crapped out. Okay, literal crap tier. There you go. I chose right. Probably the newest one from ESO is my least favorite. Yeah, I don't know anything about her. I just know she's an ESO one. What's up, Roy Franklin Hartman II? Hello, hello. Does that mean someone is only evil if they believe that they're evil then? Does that mean someone is only evil if they believe that they're evil? Does that mean someone is only evil if they believe that they're evil? I don't know. That's a hard question to answer. I guess what I'm saying is, like, from an outside perspective, if you could jump into someone's brain and, like, let's say it's like a domestic abuse situation, right? You have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever, and the guy is getting very irritated at the girl, and he wants to act on it physically. Now, if he knows in the moment that that's evil and that's bad and you should never hit somebody or whatever, and he still does it, knowing it, I think that's evil. I think that's what evil is. You know what I mean?
Music here is another. Just happy to see the streams getting back to how I remember it like 2 years ago. Keep on keeping on, brother M. Miss Cindy lol.
Hey, if Cindy wants to be a part of streams moving forward, I mean, yeah, that could be fun too. I mean, we're playing so many games off camera, like, it's basically our ritual now to, like, choose a game and, like, play it off camera, which I want, you know, I'm just always, like, in work mode, but I was like, man, it's so fun, like, it'd be fun to record that stuff too, but got too much stuff going on. But anyways, yeah, no, if Cindy wants to do stuff in the future, like, I'm all down for it, but I just want it, you know, I want us both to want to do it. But yeah, we did the 1,000-Year Door, we did Pikmin 2, now we're doing the Pikmin 2 challenges, which are, oh my god, they're so hard. Pikmin 2 is so effing hard. But anyways, yeah, maybe Cindy will be a part of the streams in the future, we'll see. But obviously an open invitation, but that'd be like once we start getting into variety, but thank you very much, RPS, for the $10. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think a lot of people counted me out for a while there because obviously I gained a ton of weight, all the negative stuff I've talked about, whatever. I don't want to keep going over that, but I do want to illustrate a point that I think a lot of fans and longtime viewers like, oh, well, he's done, you know, whatever. He let himself go physically, mentally, it's over, right? But I think I am definitely somebody like, just like never count me out, you know what I mean? It's like I always have the fire in me. Sometimes I just need to use some bellows on it, you know what I mean? So yeah, all that to say, I'm really feeling the energy lately. I'm really feeling, like I said, like I want to make some good stuff. You know, how, like I've said, like how much is the audience willing to reciprocate that and be there if I'm genuinely putting out good stuff? I don't know. It's hard to do that again. Once you lose a good portion of your audience, it's really hard to reinvigorate it in this type of work. I know that very much. But I'm yeah, just got, I got the motivation, so I just want to do it. But thank you very much, man. I mean, yeah, I'm in a good spot mentally, much better physically. I just, I hope people are willing to give me another shot at it, Thank you very much for the support, man. The funny thing about people that donate like that online, they donate and get views that they give them money to be able to do that, but they also do it for money, I'm sure. Yeah, and I think it's still a good thing, I just know there's a good amount of people that do good things because they know it's going to make them look good, and that obviously is not true good. Okay, but I'm not going to judge anybody doing something like that because you're still helping people. You're still doing good things. But I attribute it to kind of all the viral short stuff where people some Zoomer going I gave this homeless guy $100. He's literally doing that to get views. You know what I mean? Now, not everybody. I'm just saying, the type of person I'm talking about that does it literally to just get a viral video. That has nothing to do with being good at all. That's just purely, obviously, out of self-service. So I think my point being is on both sides of the pendulum, you can have true good, you can have true evil, but it comes down to choice, integrity. If you're doing evil or good with integrity, it doesn't matter how you appear, how you when you're trying to mask something or whatever, that doesn't matter. Ultimately what matters is obviously what the choices that you're making in the moment. But I find stuff like this super interesting. Looks like it disconnected me for a second, so hopefully we're still good. I don't know. Gray Eminence says, yes, very true about charitable acts, keeping it between you and the wall or a higher power, depending on how one looks at it. Yeah, and I don't think it needs to be anonymous or anything like that. I just think that if you're doing something, performative was the word I was looking for. Obviously do it because it's true. Don't do it because it's perform. And we all perform. We all do it on some level, 1%, 100%, whatever. We all do it. I've done it. But yeah, you can donate $10,000 live on stream, and if it's true to you, that's good. But if it's purely performative, I don't consider that good. John Doe says, how come Jiggalag wasn't in Skyrim? Well, you stop him, right? Wait, is it every era? Yeah, how does Jiggalag work, actually? Wait, because he's supposed to come... I mean, it probably just wouldn't be at that... Or maybe it... Wait, I'm forgetting now. Because, Jiggalag comes back at the end of every era, but when I was playing as a kid, I was like, oh, era, every set 1,000 years or something. But no, it's after every major event. So since Skyrim will end the 4th era, right? So yeah, Jiggalag should have been back. But, maybe it was about to start. I don't know. But yeah, I see what you're saying. What's up, Ethereum God? Welcome in. Gray Eminence says, gotta have the side boob. That adds a point, but they're evil, sort of. Yeah, I don't know much about Nocturnal. I always thought they were cool, but they're probably evil. But that side boob takes her far. But even if someone did a charitable act for selfish reasons, does that mean it's no longer an act of good? I say no. I think a charitable act for selfish reasons obviously can have positive effects. Let's say you give a homeless guy $1,000 and they use it to better their lives in that moment. I think that's, obviously you created good, but the fact that its genesis point is selfishness, personally, that doesn't resonate with me. So, I don't know. Is it about the bigger picture? I don't know. It's tricky. Speaking of Aedra versus Daedra, war between Aedra and Daedra could be a cool main story. You could pick a side. It might be too lore heavy for a casual player, so maybe it would make a good DLC. I've said that before. I've said, yeah, if you want to take Elder Scrolls 6 into freaking the realms of, gods, I would love that. That would be my number one thing. Yeah, and I've literally said that. Aedra versus Daedra, which I think everybody would be cool with that because we get a lot of Aedra and Daedra representation. I would be all down for that. Would Bethesda make that jump? I doubt it, but I think that would be sick. The elves that worship Trinimac rubbed his defecated body on themselves and became the first orcs. Epic. I hate Meridia purely because another hand touches the beacon. Yeah, I do have to respect her, though. She has a very commanding voice. I do give her some respect. Cindy says Pikmin 2 challenges are Soulsborne difficulty. Not even a joke. I have an easier time with Soulsborne games than I do with the challenges in Pikmin. It's so BS. You'll literally, because you can't lose a Pikmin, right? Like, you have to go into these, like, it's so many challenges, too. It's like freaking, like, 7 times, like, 6 rows or something of challenges. And, like, you cannot lose a Pikmin. And if you ever played Pikmin, you know you lose Pikmin very often. So it's like, you have to go through these multiple dungeons perfectly without losing a Pikmin. It's just, I've been very frustrated playing. I love Pikmin, and I love Pikmin 2, but God, it is so frustrating at points. Like, to just, like, go through, like, 4 different layers, get to the bottom dungeon, and then one Pikmin just runs into the water and drowns himself, and it's like, oh my God. But, yeah. You're constantly growing, learning, and maturing as well. Every time you get back up, you're stronger mentally and physically, a better version of yourself. I think so. I think so. I mean, obviously, I stand to gain from agreeing with that, but yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to do things with integrity. I'm trying to be my true self and all that crap, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, if I am growing, I also want to be true. And I don't want to, you know, like, let's say we have another era where just streams pop off and I'm doing really well again and all that sort of stuff. It's like, this time I would want it to be true. Because in the past, a lot of it was fueled by anxiety. And just kind of rolling with like, oh my God, the craziness and never stopping, like mentally just being all over the place. So, yeah, I agree. And yeah, my main thing now is just to actually, genuinely feel like, yeah, I'm doing good stuff, regardless of just people donating a lot of money and then that just constantly building hype where everyone's just giving money constantly and like the whole stream's going crazy and all that sort of stuff. It's like, that doesn't have a lot to do with me. It's the spark, but it's also just kind of how streams work, where just all this crazy hype starts going. It's like, okay, now you have to figure out, okay, do I deserve this, or is this just like something that's happening to me? Weird stuff. But anyways, I just want things to be legitimate. I never would count you out. From 2018, you're among the first streamers I watched do variety, and I wasn't Twitch, so I missed some things. Glad to be here on YouTube. Well, we're sticking with, like I said, unless my hand is forced and I have to just quit, we're sticking with it. If you only do good when someone else is watching, it's not real good. Yeah, which a lot of people, I think, just say to themselves, well, I'm doing good, so whatever. But I think if we really got to the nitty-gritty of it, yeah, I think a lot of, obviously, like, good things are done to get approval in some way. But that's all good. Have a good night, Ace. Adios. I thought because Jiglag is no longer attached to Sheogorath, he isn't restricted by that rule. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forget exactly how it goes down. Wait. Because you succeed in Oblivion, you become Sheogorath. Everybody likes to say, oh, the Sheogorath in Skyrim is the player from Oblivion, which, I don't know about that. But yeah, I forget how it all goes down. I don't remember exactly what happens with Jiglag. You talk to the big face, right? Yeah, I don't know. Could have just retconned it, I guess. Elder Scrolls set in Vardenfell with the moving walking tree cities. Wait, that's a Vardenfell thing? I thought that was a Valenwood thing. Problem with Aedra versus Daedra is Aedra basically lost all their power to make the physical world. They're the planets you see in the sky sometimes. They have influence but not power like Daedra. Well, yeah, I'm not a lore guy, so, all the specific restrictions to anything like that, sure. And I can't really discuss because, I don't know exactly how bad that would be lore-wise or anything, but I'm just assuming Bethesda could just say something like, through the power of this force, now the Aedra has come back or something. I don't know. I don't know how much that would be realistic or ruin it for people, but I just feel like that could happen. I appreciate it, RPS. Thank you. Valenwood. Yeah, I was just like, are there tree cities in Valenwood? Because I wasn't sure. Or Vardenfell. Really makes sense remembering how hyper you were in the Twitch peak, that you were super anxious and manic. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't all bad, but I was young. And first time I was experiencing that happening, and it was crazy. And, yeah, a lot of it was just like, well, I'm going to deep dive into it and just become an entertainer only. Shed any real things that I have about myself. Not that it was all fake or whatever, but I'm just saying, I have to just become an entertainer, be propelled by this insanity that's happening because they really didn't know how to like handle it. You know, it was just crazy for anybody in that situation. So yeah, all that I'm trying to say is like anything that happens in the future on this channel, on the stream, whatever, I just want it to be like, if people want to support, I want it to be because people want to support, and I want to feel like I'm putting out good stuff to where that would happen naturally, organically, etc. But we're just going to do our best. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and we'll get back into Dragonborn BRB, folks. Thanks for watching. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Alright, let's re-catch up with the chat, and then we'll jump back into the tribunal stuff, which is super interesting. First time using Uber Eats, so got a $20 off coupon, so I had to go 5 guys, $7 delivered still, but it's Friday, ripped to my calories. Hey man, you gotta just realize you deserve, you know, we went to bar trivia recently, and I was like, I'm gonna get a burger, and I'm gonna get loaded fries, it's gonna be epic. And it was epic. Sometimes you just gotta realize, you know, if you're on the right path, you deserve a little, you know, extra. Although, I only lost 1.4 pounds this week, which really annoyed me, because last week I lost a very small amount. Losing is losing, that's good, but I was really expecting like a 5-pound loss, and that would have put me over a very nice threshold where I would have been really happy. But it'll probably happen next week. It's just annoying. And I feel like it was that burger. They'd have to retcon lore to do that. The Aedra do choose avatars for their power, though, and have their own artifacts like Divine Crusade or Relics, so it could be a holy war. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, if Bethesda wanted to go that route, I just think it could happen in some avenue. I'm sure it would break tons of lore that I don't know about, but I just think it would be cool. I would love it. You know, appreciate it, Desu. I really loved the lore of Alessia, the aliens from Oblivion. Wish they would have done more with it, but it's just an old game. Yeah, I really don't know much about the aliens, and that's such a big thing in Oblivion too, the dungeons. This music always makes me want to give Persona 5 another shot. I got about an hour into it, wasn't hooked, so it kind of gave up and got preoccupied with their stuff. I know it's a banger. Yeah, when I started it, I was like, this is what everybody loves. Because, like, you look at the dungeon, how it looks and everything, and it just kind of looks, like, cheap. But then you kind of realize, oh, it's because the game is so large with so much stuff going on. It's like, you know, they had to make, like, I guess, an easily accessible dungeon system or whatever. Yeah, if you give it time and let Persona 5 sink into you, I think it's... I love it. And, you know, obviously a lot of people love it, but... yeah, the starting impression for me was like, oh, this is what everyone's talking about? But then I was like, okay, I realized the good parts of it, you know. The aliens are revisited a lot in ESO. Oh. I don't really like this model of releasing one Elder Scrolls every 15 years because I feel like they're gearing up to keep repeating it. I think my theory would be that once they release Elder Scrolls 6, they'll probably focus on Fallout 5, and they'll probably focus on Elder Scrolls 7. You know, if Todd's leaving, then I have no idea, like, what the priorities will be. But I think, I would have to think that Bethesda would have learned their lesson, and, you know, I would think they would put the priorities back on what made them big, what made everybody love their games, Fallout and Elder Scrolls, and really stop effing around with all this stupid crap nobody wants. I would really, that would be my theory, but I've never worked in a gaming industry situation, so I don't freaking know. But I'm hoping that at least, because, yeah, otherwise, what are we doing here, y'all? We're going to make Starfield 2 the priority? Come on. Ain't nobody wants that, let's be honest. Occasional treats are actually great for weight loss as they spike your metabolism a bit, which tends to stagnate when you're at a deficit. Yeah, very true. That was a key component to like the slow carb diet I did way back. The first time I lost weight with Tim Ferriss's slow carb diet was like, you know, you have a cheat day because it spikes your metabolism. Unfortunately, that diet I think was really bad for me in the long run in terms of like my mental relationship with food. But yeah, exactly. You could like spike your metabolism, kind of like keep shifting it. And plus, you get the mental high of, you know, having a treat. I think it's far better to have, like, a treat every once in a while as opposed to a cheat day, though, personally. Okay, so this guy went into the old Atius Farb cellar. What is he doing? Also, have you guys seen... okay, what do you... I got a comment question of the episode, whether you're in the chat now or whether you watch this in the future. What do you think of Veilguard? Hoo boy. I tweeted about it earlier today, but I caught up finally with the Veilguard gameplay, reveal trailer, all that stuff. And I have thoughts.
What was that?
What just happened? Completed, track the veteran guard. Okay, so I'm assuming they just aggro no matter what, right? Because I don't think I even got caught here. Yeah, because they wouldn't talk anyways, because they can't add new dialogue. But yeah, what are y'all's thoughts on Dragon Age the Veilguard? Because it's getting a lot of hate if you look at the videos. The videos have a lot of dislikes. Quite a hefty amount. And it's weird, too, because I thought people liked the gameplay trailer. I thought I only heard good things about it, but then I checked the video, and it's like, I think 2/3 dislikes. But, yeah, I mean, it looks like a more flashier Inquisition, which I'm not surprised at all that that's where the route that they went. Kill the buyer. Okay, so I guess we'll just shoot the buyer in the face with a bow. I saw that character creation video they did, and I'm like, why? I honestly cannot even fathom like what they were going for with the Kunari design. Very, very bizarre to me. Like the Kunari was so badass and cool in what is happening? Hello? The Kunari was so badass and cool in Dragon Age 2, and then like the character creator, even in Inquisition, they look kind of super silly, but yeah, just lots of weird stuff in that game, and I just really feel like it could go either way. It could be like actually really good, but also just not what we want out of a Dragon Age game. I feel like it's on a edge of a razor. Mask of Vivek. There it is. Zoop-ba-da-ba-ba-ba, zoop-ba-ba-da-ba-ba, 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 zoop-ba-da-ba. Man, this game is stuttering again. Why does it do this now? I really don't know why this game is stuttering like every time I stream it now. It's so random. The only thing that's different is, yeah, these big videos, which I have like in my computer. And I'm just worried, like, it's taking up too much of my, I don't know, computer's memory or whatever the heck's going on. I have no idea. So I might have to just, like, get these videos, like, yeah, it's doing it again, where, like, now, it's always 2 to 3 hours into the stream. It starts to, like, stutter hard. It's so weird. Like, why would this happen? Bone Mold Shield, Adius Farm Seller Key, 2,000 gold, Veteran Guards Note. For 20 years, all I've been is a loyal guard. I do what I'm supposed to, pay my taxes and pray to the gods, but they return me no favors. I pray for riches, and I get guard duty. I pray for a good woman, and I get more guard duty. Now I'm supposed to deliver this expensive-looking mask to the temple. Well, it's time I made my own luck. I'm selling the thing to this Imperial I met at the Netch. I'll just tell the priest the bloody mask got swallowed by a gua, so good luck finding it now. 20 years, and I've never spoken a lie. They'll have no choice but to believe me. And then he's got the Bone Mold set, which the first time I ever played Morrowind, I stole a whole set of this, and it was so sick to me. Okay, so if it still stutters here, I think I'm going to try closing some apps. Because... okay, it's not doing it now. Weird. Alright. I don't freaking know. What's up, Chaco Bean? Welcome in. Just started a new job at AT&T. Would you ever work there? Hope you're doing well and your day has been good so far. My day has been really good. Yeah, we had a loss in our pet family last night, so we've been dealing with that. But outside of that, things have been good. But yeah, I've been good. Would I ever work at AT&T? I mean, probably not. I don't think I don't really know much about phones outside of using them, and you know, it's not really anything I've ever dabbled in. So it'd kind of be starting from scratch. I mean, you know, I would do it if it was a good job, for sure. But as far as like a career transition or any interest in working at AT&T ever? Not really. Okay, so we got find the missing curate in Kagranzel. Yeah, weird. And then that will complete the final thing. Okay, so to Kagranzel we go, which is back in Skyrim. Let's go. Desu says, I'm not too hurt about Bethesda because there are plenty other amazing game devs out there. It's a real shame if they fumble Elder Scrolls 6, but oh well. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm leaning on the side of, you know, they'll do it, and they'll do it right, and they'll kind of regain a lot of faith. Arthur. But only the future will tell. Who knows? I have AT&T give me a discount. I also have AT&T give me a discount. Okay, so yeah, it's stuttering. If anybody in the comment section in the future or now knows why, please let me know. This is really annoying. It's literally every single stream that I do Skyrim now. It is it's about 2.5 hours into the stream. It will just start stuttering like crazy, and I don't know why that's happening or why that would even happen in the first place. Like, it seems such a bizarre thing. So I'm going to close out anything that I don't need to be running, just in case that helps. But yeah, that's really frustrating. Why is this happening? I've noticed my computer in general has been kind of chugging a little bit more, but I've also been producing like much bigger and more consistent stuff. Like with the Skyrim compilation videos, the last one was like 6.5 hours. So I don't know if it's something like that. That would be the only theory that I have, basically. I don't like the way it looks just because the art style looks like Overwatch. The first two Dragon Ages have a very distinct style. Yeah, you guys see this stutter? What the heck? Is it something like my task manager? Like, what is this? See, like, I did upload a big compilation video today. So it's like, it seems to be when that happens. So I guess if I stream, I literally cannot... Wait, but no, yeah, I don't know. So weird. Let me see if there's any, like, tasks I'm running or something. Yeah, because it basically makes it unplayable. I mean, that's the issue. Like, if I could struggle through it if I could, but it just makes it really annoying. Maybe it's better in interiors, though. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. The visual style is... I think I came around to Inquisitions, and I actually did like it. It was like it's much more cartoony, because yeah, Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2, you know, have a very much more grounded look to it, dark fantasy, whatever you want to call it. I did come around to Inquisition's look, but Veilguard seems to take it even further, where it's just kind of an interesting design choice. Oh my god, dude. These stutters are really annoying. Okay. Well, let's do it! That beautiful sound. These days, I find myself looking more forward to games like new Witcher projects, Nintendo games, and really good indie games. All the studios that have reputations: Insomniac, Sony, Santa. Sony Santa Monica. I was like, Sony Santa. They making Christmas games? What's going on? Oh my god! I love how this looks. This looks so cool every time. Wee hoo hoo! Yeah! Mwah. Plop. I did it, do. I did it, do. Do. Find the missing curate in Kagrenzel, but it's telling me to leave? So where do I find the missing curate, I wonder? Let's go this way. Have you opened Task Manager to see if anything irrelevant is eating up RAM or usage? Yeah, I just did. I mean, it just seems like normal stuff. God, you guys see that, right? Like, I don't know exactly how much that's coming out in the video, but I'm pretty sure you guys are seeing exactly what I'm experiencing. It's a sign to stop streaming and go back to normal videos. Well, there's more than enough of that coming out. Trust me. You poisoned me, Falmer Gloomlurker. You nasty creature, you. You poisoned me. Do you realize what you've done? What's up, Wacky Woohoo Pizza Man, who says, I'm glad you're being more open-minded when it comes to anime as a form of entertainment. Yeah, I think I used to give anime a lot of... Listen, when I started streaming, like, I was, like, 20, right? Like, when you're 20, you're dumb as hell. Especially if you have, like, a lot of, you know, bravado or whatever. You know, because that was during a time where I was, like, first experiencing... you know, a lot of attention through the streams and through the YouTube channel and stuff like that. And first time I lost a ton of weight. It was just a time of bravado, young person bravado, right? So it's like, I was really opinionated. I said a lot of stupid stuff. I was very judgmental about a lot of things, you know, like anime. You know, as I grow older, as I, you know, start to experience these things more and whatever. You know, because, yeah, I remember back in the day, like, I would say, like, anime was just, I didn't really get the appeal. But then you kind of, you know, start to watch it and realize, oh, anime is kind of its own thing. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, a lot of it's silly, a lot of it's tropey, whatever. But, you know, there's a real good core at it for the good stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I've changed my opinions on a lot of stuff, obviously, over the years. But, no, I've been a genuine fan of anime for a while now, you know. I don't watch it a lot, but the good stuff I really do appreciate. Make sure you're not running on any power-saving settings. Do a hard reset of the game. Well, that's the thing. Like, it resets when we stop streaming. My heaviest theory is just that, like, today I did one Skyrim comp that will go up tomorrow, and then I did another one, which I haven't rendered yet, that'll go up next week. Now, I think because those videos are so massive, I feel like, yeah, it just does something with Skyrim or whatever game I'm playing, maybe, where it just causes this stutter issue. Which means I basically need to make those videos, upload them, and then get them off of my computer, because I feel like that's genuinely what's happening here. Pretty much. Stop creating ice everywhere, punk. person's making ice literally everywhere. What profession do you think you would pursue if you had to switch? Without a doubt, voice acting. I mean, I've already been dabbling in it. I've got, I think I mentioned that I did an audition and it was bad, right? It was my first real audition, actually, ever, for like a real paid job, you know? And I thought it was bad, and I still think it was bad, but, and I don't even know how this works because it's my first, like, experience with an actual, you know, voice acting gig. Yeah, they want to call me, so I don't know what that means. We were scheduled for a call. So, sounds good, right? Obviously, moving forward in the process, but... yeah, without a doubt, voice acting. I mean, that's always been my second passion outside of video making and stuff. But a lot of people know that because I've talked a lot about wanting to be a voice actor. So if it's not voice acting, then probably... I mean, anything with gaming. I mean, you know, gaming's my #1 passion. But I was thinking about recently, I was like, could do food. I mean, I love food too, and I do feel like I would be a good... chef or something to do with food, you know, like some sort of Instagram influencer with cooking and things like that. So yeah, I would say the obvious one is voice actor, but the less obvious one is something involving cooking and food, basically. Do you have an NVIDIA graphics card? Yes, and I just updated the drivers, I think yesterday. There was a update. I usually make sure to, what the heck? I usually make sure to update it as soon as I can. What is this? Find the missing curate in Kagrenzel. Is that just the entrance? Okay. God, this frame rate drop. What the actual hell? Just finish cap for the rest of the stream. The Minish cap. Finish cap, the Minish cap. Is this like dropping my... So it's only dropping the game too. It's not dropping my webcam either. Oh, they're there. Ooh. Oh, so all these people are bad. I see. What arrows do I have right now? Dun, 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 dun. Everything in Inquisition. The heck? Can you guys hear me? Yo, whoa, we have way more viewers than I thought we would. What the heck? Yeah, what's up, y'all? Whoa! Oh, wow. Yeah, because I don't want to... I don't like looking at analytics, but... it just... Yeah, so exactly like I'm talking about. Like, so my webpage just crashed, and it said ran out of memory. So there's some sort of memory issue happening, I think, with either Google Chrome or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a technical guy, ironically. But... yeah, so the webpage literally just crashed, so I had to reload it. But I also saw how many viewers we had. So what's up, everybody? It's way more than I thought we were having. Welcome in, y'all. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. No, don't turn around. Blam. Sweet. Whoop. That was nice and easy. Do 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 do. Maybe that just fixed it. Maybe it's Chrome. Maybe Chrome has been what has been messing up here. That could be. Butter, Common Soul Gem, Glow Dust, Lockpick. Yeah, I feel like it's running smoother now. It might have been Chrome actually, oddly enough. Everything in the Inquisition looked real glossy and shaped out of wax. Yes, I know what you're talking. I like the use of color because I like how Origins looked. It looks very like, yeah, dark fantasy. I like that. But I also liked Inquisition. I did come around to it. But Veilguard's kind of taking that and putting it even further now, it seems. So I could definitely see that turning people off. Voice acting was worse. The accents for Leliana and Cassandra were awful. I don't remember how good the voice acting was in Inquisition, if I'm being honest. Go to NVIDIA control panel, set Skyrim to run at fixed refresh rate with VSync off. Oh. Okay. Control panel. I've never even used this, so I don't even know where this would be. Display video. Where do you find, like, is it a setting for Skyrim specifically, or is this like some random setting in this? Because I've never even used this control panel. I could complain about that game all day. Yeah, I know people are very iffy on Inquisition. I thought I wasn't gonna like it, and then I ended up loving it. But that was with all the DLC. That was like a huge adventure. That was with a very successful, stream of it, playthrough of it. So, yeah. But I know, yeah, people are very divided on it as a whole. Best Inquisition was just okay. The waxy kind of look is a good way of putting it. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Been an issue before streaming on YouTube or Skyrim again. It might have just been Google trying to crash and then finally crashing. Set the priority to high. Oh, I haven't tried that. This is the cave you got Ruin's Edge from? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because it comes back out to this. Okay, cool.
To yourself.
The hell did you keep my hands to myself? Okay, bye. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Maybe you can help me.
Actually, I'm going to kill you and take the mask. I'm here to rescue on behalf of the goddess.
Oh, good job. Here, my way of saying thanks.
The mask of Sotha Sil. Okay, well, that's all the masks. Let's take a look at the mask of Sotha Sil. Oh, that looks sick as hell. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, because that does look like... Actually, they could have made this more interesting, couldn't they? Because they could have done the two-color thing. But yeah, that's... Wow, look at that. He's like an Egyptian pharaoh. He's got the weird thing. I wonder if there's a name for that. Probably. Cool. Minish cap, that can't be too much on the system. No, that's the good thing about console streaming is that obviously, yeah, the console takes up all of the stuff. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. I think this person behind me is hitting me. What's up, Ethereum God, who I've already said what's up to you, but have you ever considered playing Miffed Skyrim? What is Miffed Skyrim? I don't know what that is. This is what you've been averaging since going to YouTube. Actually doing great. You had about 70 viewers at one point yesterday. Well, that's good. I don't want to fall for the trap of, like, you know, being like, oh, wow. In the past, I've gotten too excited, you know, about a good viewership. But yeah, I mean, I've always said, like, 100 viewers consistently has always been my target, and we've done super well in the past at, like, 100 viewers consistently. So that's always been my target. I mean, if we hit that number, I'm usually good. But I just thought it was going to take a long time to get there, which it might still, but, you know, the fact that we're closer than I thought feels good. But you don't want to put too much emphasis on that, because at the end of the day, you should be putting out a good product. Oh, that's Greyjoy vomiting behind me. Just a little furball. Okay. Yeah, at the end of the... You okay? Okay, just a couple of furballs. Yeah, at the end of the day, you should be, you know, just putting out good content regardless, right? But, you know, it's nice to see we're a little farther along than I thought, because ultimately, 100 consistent viewers is usually my main goal for my streams, at least in the past. All right, so True Flame. Place the gems in the forge. We did get a gem, didn't we? Use the forge to enchant, restore True Flame, collect the dwarven forge gems throughout Solstheim. So we got one through these quests. Did we miss the other two? Because it feels weird that they would put one in a related quest, but then two in somewhere else. I don't know. But we can at least do this. Return to the temple. So, back to Solstheim. Let's go. Google sucks. Yeah, it looks like it fixed the problem. So it was literally Google Chrome trying to crash. Now, why is that happening? That I don't know. Because after it crashed, it seems fine now. What the heck? Excuse me? Whoa! Ash zombies. Wait a second. Oh, these guys are new too. These guys are new, right? Because these guys are from Morrowind too. You have the weird faces. They must have added these. I don't remember this being in base. Solstheim. Interesting. I think memory leak type issues happen with browsers more than anything, at least in my experience. It most assuredly is that. What just... Oh, clear the Temple of Ash zombies. Okay. This is definitely new. Wow, yeah, cool. Wow, they look really good, too. Yeah, they've done a really good job with these AE assets, I must say.
Oh, Khajiit!
War Katin. Chrome always tanks the crap out of my PC, even if only one tab is open. I've always heard people say that, but I've never had an issue, but maybe I just don't realize the issue is happening. Because sometimes there's slow down here and there and whatever, and maybe I just don't realize it's Chrome. But yeah, I've always heard people saying that they have issues with that with Chrome. But now it seems to be happening with Skyrim, which I really need to figure out why that's happening, because that's never been an issue before. I've always had Chrome open for everything, like chat and whatever. Very weird. Very weird. Dragon Age 2 is absolutely loved. Inquisition was fun, but 2 was my favorite. Interesting. 2 is definitely my least favorite. I think there's some really good stuff in Dragon Age 2, but the rush development cycle, they had like a year to make it, right? It's weird because, like, same thing with New Vegas. Like, New Vegas, they had a year to make New Vegas, right? But they still made, like, a really memorable, the most beloved Fallout game, pretty much. Same thing with Dragon Age 2, right? They had a year to make it, but I don't know. To me, Dragon Age 2 is just kind of really... To me, it's like the forgettable one, but maybe if I went back and replayed it, I would have a better experience. I don't know. But Inquisition, yeah, I don't know. I liked a lot where the story went. The ending of, like, all the DLCs in Inquisition, like, man, that sets up some crazy stuff. Which I don't know if they're going to deliver on in Veilguard, but I guess we'll see. I'm going to wait to see how people are treating it, though, because I don't know. My gut is just telling me that game could be really bad. There's something about it. That character creator and that doofus-looking Kunari, I was just like, what the hell? Bro, you had a sick-looking, unique race in Dragon Age 2, and you made them look like doofuses. Like, literally a fantasy The Office character or something. I was like, what the hell? Very bizarre choice to me. We've done it! By Azura. Setting for Skyrim specifically? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I've got like 3 like drop lists, which I don't know. I don't even know where I would find Skyrim, but maybe if I take a look through it. But it's definitely, I mean, it's the Chrome browser because the stuttering is stopped right now. What's up, Yoshito Midorikawa, who says, "Hey, GV, looking good, man. Keep up the hard work. Different name on YouTube, but it's Gyudon Poppy. Gotcha. What's up?" I will keep up the hard work. I'm getting more and more motivated at the gym. There was a time, like maybe 2 months ago, where I was losing motivation, but now the motivation is stronger than ever. So we're going to get some good stuff done. Weight loss-wise and muscle gain-wise.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Huh. So we can kind of say multiple things. I've passed out the letter spreading her word.
Good. Take this token of my gratitude.
Letter from matriarch Drevlin and 1,000 gold. Interesting. I've completed the goddess's tasks, and I took care of those things outside.
Azura bless you.
And also you. Tribunal Armory key. Oh, and that's just it. Is there anything I can do to stop these attacks?
Of course.
Of course.
It's all in this note.
Matriarch Drevlin's note started Ashen... Wait, Ashen Heart. Isn't Ashen Heart base Dragonborn? So maybe this just ties into that somehow? Did we read this? Yeah, we read this one. Yep. Okay, so what do we got? Han Kenro. So I guess Han Kenro is just kind of his own thing. Letter from matriarch Drevlin. Word of the goddess's return has spread throughout Tamriel. It was wise of you to enlist the help of the shopkeepers who deal with many patrons in need of spiritual guidance. As a result of these efforts, new soldiers and priests have pledged their lives in service. Take this gold as reward for your efforts. Sweet. Lineler, Masks of the Tribunal. We read her journal. Did we not read her note? Oh. Oh, it's like a whole new thing. Interesting. Task manager, right-click game, go to details, set priority high. Yeah, it's fixed now, so it was the browser. So, I mean, it's a browser issue. What's up, Master Nathan? Welcome in. Or Nathan. Sorry, modded Skyrim. Oh, yeah. I was like, what's miffed Skyrim? What was your original question? Would I do modded Skyrim? If I do another big Skyrim playthrough, which, you know, I want to make sure I actually want to. I want to make sure people would be into that, whatever. But if I do that, yeah, there was like 2 big playthroughs that I had not done. One would be a fully modded, completely overhauled, whatever, you know, mod list playthrough. The other one would be Skyrim VR, which nobody wants to watch anyways because people get motion sick with watching VR. So, yeah, if I do another playthrough, it would be that, like a full modded, you know, situation. Because that's really the last bastion of major thing that I have not done in this game. The heck? What are you doing? Oh, he's got a hairband. Like, what is he doing? What did you study in college? Digital media. Yeah, I figured, you know, I really wanted to do YouTube stuff, especially at the time. So I was like, well, do digital media to obviously help me learn editing and stuff like that. But, yeah, digital media. Rumors have long stalked the temple halls of the return of the Sharmat, spreader of Corpus, the corrupter of hearts, the architect of the Akhulakan. I speak, of course, of the blighted one, Dagoth We now know this word has been spread by a traitorous priest who once served her faithfully, the diviner necromancer, my former friend Erdin Relvel. It is his creations that accost her temple, but I know not the source of his power. My fear is the truth may be found in the Armory. Before we began building this temple, my predecessor gave me a gift, or rather a responsibility, a box. The box was to be placed in the Armory, but never opened. In fact, his voice stumbled at the mere mention of it, and his hands gripped the edges as if to drop it would shatter the world. As such, I heeded his warning when he begged me to never look inside. To this day, I do not know how to open the rear gate, yet the restoration of this temple has required many hands, and not all of them hers. It's possible someone has found a way inside. Take the armory key I have given you and investigate the area. Only with the full power of the tribunal and our goddess's will can evil be vanquished. Okay. Now that is quite interesting. The heck? So Ashenheart, I swear to God, it was something like Ashenheart. Should investigate the temple armory, look for clues. March of the Dead and then True Flame. Huh. Okay. Yes. Well, we probably should save it, but I'm really curious, especially dealing with Dagoth. Chrome crashes on my PC all the time for seemingly no reason. Successful stream. We fixed the stutter. Knock on wood. Yeah, now I just have to figure out why Google Chrome is like building up issues during the course of a stream, which I'll obviously look into. Just cat stuff. Sometimes I give logger-haired cats a fish-flavored thing to help make their fur balls come up easier. Like to induce vomiting or to like make it easier on them. What the heck is going on? Wait, you get all this stuff? Oh my god. What the heck? Whoa! Oh, and that's like the Almalexia mask, right? Whoa. Priest Artham. Oh, and you do... Okay, so you do get all... Oh, so it ends with like True Flame. Is all this stuff for free? So if I activate this, Redoran Watchman's Helmet, Temple Priest Boots, Common Robes... Whoa, Ebony Mace, value 1,000. What's my carry weight at? 246. Okay. Light of Day? Is that like a unique weapon? The Light of Day. 30 points of sun damage. Undead targets take triple damage. They're just putting this here with a random mace. Okay. Mannequin in Induril armor, Induril helmet, boots, and gauntlets. But not... You would have to enchant it. And it's all heavy. So we'll keep that there for now. Ebony scimitar. Man, oh man. Okay. So what is this? Her hand armor. Yeah, this stuff looks sick. The ivory ordinator stuff. But not really enchanted. So we could take it and, like, enchant it if we wanted to. 2 I still really liked, but you can see where they cut corners. I like that the story took place over many years. Yeah, I always forget that about it. Yeah, it has time skips. I enjoyed that too. Yeah, I always like time skips and stuff. It's very interesting to me. I like 2. I don't know. Compared to Origins, it just was a bit of a letdown for me personally. Oh, Skull Crusher? They're just going to give me like 15 unique weapons here. Does 30 points of stamina damage. Big, giant, two-handed hammer. Holy moly. Hate it because Chrome is the only browser I actually like. Can't stand Edge, Firefox, Opera, GX. Same, yeah. I know Chrome gets a lot of hate, but same. I'm so used to it at this point. I really genuinely like the UI. Whoa, Magebane. Oh, these are like actual just... Oh, these are like actual just like Morrowind unique weapons. Because I legitimately remember exploring Morrowind the first time ever when it came out, and like finding this in a cave like just randomly as a kid with my first Elder Scrolls game. I swear to God it was Magebane, right? So I think these are just like Morrowind unique weapons that they're putting here as like artifacts basically. That's so cool. Okay, Magebane, 60 points of magicka damage, big two-handed glass sword. Yep, I remember that design quite a bit. Okay, another ebony mace, but no unique thing there. Then we got Temple Priest boots and robes. Boring. Her hand boots, just more of the same stuff over here. Okay. And then what about behind here? Extravagant robes. These are probably what you can find in Morrowind, and I'm just forgetting. Ordinator shield. Lives of the Saints. Some books here. Induril books. Or boots. Gold. Scroll of Chain Lightning. Sure. Her hand gauntlets. Induril stuff. Oh yeah, we didn't even look at the Almalexia thing. So what do we have here? Mask of Almalexia. Now I'm assuming... Do these just not get enchanted? I feel like these should have enchantments on them. I'm going to take that. Is that bad? Can I take that? Okay. Oh, and that's just a chest there. I thought there was like a whole new passage here that we'd have to deal with. Interesting. They say Azura's wisdom when Azura is supposed to be their enemy. LOL, the generic dialogue. Oh, yeah, I know. I hate... Well, I guess they had to do it, right? They had to not have them do new voice lines. But yeah, it's very immersion breaking, the fact that, like, yeah, everyone just like, it's all explained in this note. It's all explained in this note. It's all explained in this note. It's like no one talks anymore. The heck? See you later, Alex. Thank you for watching. Von Thill could easily transition to an Enderal playthrough after his exploration stint. He has explored all the lands of Skyrim and seeks a different bizarre land. That would be an interesting move. We'll have to see if we get to that point. Well, that would be an interesting idea for sure. Okay, Priest Artemis's note. What kind of playstyle would you use in Enderal? You're more limited in skill choices in that game, which I love. I used two-handed light magic and mentalism, which gave me the Seraph class. So I don't remember. That's the weird thing is like, God, during that era, like I really did not absorb games as well as I do now. Like now I really put an emphasis on learning everything, like the mechanics and stuff, and the lore and the story. So I don't even remember the choices. People have mentioned them in the chat, lycanthropy, I think, and stuff. Yeah, we wouldn't go bow because we did that in our Enderal playthrough on the channel. I would probably go mage because I'm sure there's good stuff with warriors and combat and whatever, but I know Enderal has like a big focus on magic and the magic system and all that. So some sort of mage, without a doubt, like whatever, I don't know. I'd look through the tree and see what sounds interesting and then just go for that. Basically, yeah, I know you get the subclasses or whatever the heck. The matriarch does not speak of what remains locked behind the gate. She says our ways to serve the goddess and the tribunal. But Erden was right. The artifact speaks to us. I feel its heartbeat rattling in my head like a loose rock. Rattle, rattle, rattle. A curious song. Not a heart of blood, but stone. Yet the gate remains for all intents and purposes impenetrable. I see no levers or chains, no secret buttons under the display cases. There is nothing here save a few broken pillars and the mannequins. In fact, I grow so weary of their stares I cover their faces with masks. It was not until that moment that the solution came to me. One of the mannequins themselves are the keys. 3 faces and 3 masks. A tribunal. But which mask goes on which face? When memory fails, I go to the sculptor's room and pray at the shrine so that I can match blessing to symbol. I feel now I can solve the puzzle, but without the masks, it is useless. Erden hates it when I worry. He tells me to be patient. The mask or not, our master will show us the way. I have no choice but to believe. Ooh, okay. So we got a mask puzzle to get the final treasure, which is whatever's in that, which is an artifact. So what would it be? We can get Keening and Skyrim, and then you get Sunder and Wraithguard. What would it... Am I forgetting, like, a Morrowind artifact? I mean, you use that stuff on the Heart of Lorcan. Maybe it's like some sort of Heart of Lorcan thing. Maybe it is the Heart of Lorcan, which gives you some sort of weapon or buff or something. I don't know how lore-friendly that would be. But... yeah, we'll end here. Cindy is going to work super duper early tomorrow, and we had a chinchilla pass away yesterday, so I want to make sure I spend some time with her tonight before she has to go to bed for work. So as much as I want to finish all this right now, I think we will call it here. This stuff was super interesting. I am very excited to finish all this because this is exactly the type of stuff that is my jam, especially when it's related to Morrowind, which I love. So we will probably finish all this stuff and do the other Dragonborn stuff in the next stream, which will be Monday. So yeah, but we'll catch up with the chat before we end the stream as well. Alright, let's catch up. Could be browser cache, but wouldn't explain the slow build-up, or it could, who knows. Maybe it's not a slow, I mean, it just always happens like 2.5 hours into the stream. That's when, like, the stuttering starts happening, so whether it's building up to that or whether it just is the time frame, I don't know. I'll have to look into it. They're also using the Morrowind designs for glass and ebony. That's awesome. Yep, yeah, the glass stuff. I love the Morrowind glass look. So epic. Always forget Enderal is a total conversion. It's like what Counter-Strike is to Gary's mod. The only relation is that they run on the same engine. Yeah, I mean, it like feels like Skyrim, but it feels, at the same time, like a completely different game. Counter-Strike to Half-Life, yep. Completely revamped skills and leveling system. Yeah, well, we would be a mage for sure. I would probably play a mage because it's like Dragon Age. It's like the mage stuff really ties into the main story. And I want to get the most out of it, you know? Good night, y'all. Good night, GV. Looking forward to the early episode tonight. Have a good night, both y'all. Yeah, I'm going to upload it as soon as we end here. So if you're a member, keep an eye out. Take care, guys. Glad to catch what is good content with AE stuff. Look forward to trying it. Yeah, it's great. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Yep, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be live here, slowly chipping away at all the random playthroughs that have gotten lost through the ages. Yeah, if you're a channel member, I'm going to upload the next episode of Red Dead and maybe a bonus tomorrow, early. Otherwise, big Skyrim compilation coming out tomorrow. And then a full week of content that I've already recorded coming out starting Monday. And yeah, other than that, have a great weekend. And I'll be back Monday at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. Thank you for the support. Thank you for watching. Peace.